What is up, punters and dribblers? Welcome to another live stream. We have got the Broncos v. the Storm. It's Thursday, the 7th of August, 2025, in the year of our Lord and Saviour, St. Peter Volandis. Joined tonight by our favourite, your favourite, the number one in all of our hearts, Justin the Scope Horror of Levels podcast fame, of former Manly Seagulls great, of Parramatta Eels, lesser known because that was when he came to Manly. But
well, flicked from the Eels.
brushed
Heavily by the great Ricky Stewart. Shout out to him. Hope you're watching. You in contact with Ricky?
So Mace brought up a story the other day because Mace is close with him, and Mace sends him clips of it sometimes when we're talking about the Raiders.
Does he?
Yeah. And he'll show me text replies from Sticks, and Stick goes, "Mate, boys, love what you're doing." Anyway, he keeps saying that Ricky's saying we should come to a game. And the other day on the potty, I was like, Ricky brushed me. Like, I would be keen.
But I need him to acknowledge what he's done.
I'm like, Mace, there's in no world is he like keen for me to come down. And he keeps going, no, he is. And I'll look at the text messages and he'll be like, can't wait to see you, big boy. It's like, not can't wait to see the Levels boys. It's just like,
he's
just a relationship between them.
Yeah. You are actually, I was watching the Xavier Savage documentary last night on K. It was good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. You're at the start, you and Mace talking about.
Yeah,
talking about
nice.
a Raiders. I think you're talking about a Raiders game, maybe.
Are they taking a clip from the pod?
They're not a clip from the pod. You're laid underneath footage.
Oh, awesome.
There you go. That's cool.
I'm like, that's my boy.
He's
They let you know that?
So Xavier Savage.
Did they pay for that or?
Yeah, hopefully we get some royalties soon, especially if it was it on Fox and KO?
It was okay, yeah.
There we go. Come on, you just got cash. Hooked your boys up.
Come on, what's going on here?
Xavier Savage was at my brother's wedding. They're close mates. You know, they've got a relationship. Gaming.
Fair income.
Yeah.
That's how they know each other?
I'm pretty like
Brave new world, mate.
There's like
it's like the new Bender.
Yeah.
So there's like a touch background as well, where a few of I think maybe Xavier Savage's partner and my brother Jordan's mates, they've got there's a touch background there as well.
Yep.
But then they're part of a gaming crew and they get on and for maybe 3 or 4 years. So yeah, he was at the wedding. I was like, oh yeah, that's random. I didn't know you knew Xavier.
But they're literally
my brother's 31 too, and X is 10 years younger than him. I was like, where does this connect?
Interesting. Well, we are underway here. I would like, and I'd just like this to be clipped for Ricky Stewart. Sticky, can we get confirmation you want Scope to come as well? Because, I would
love to.
It's all well and good to invite Mace, who's, a great of the game, Willie Mason fame.
Yeah. And he coached him for Australia and New South Wales. So that's the connection.
But when you're engaging with Mace saying, come down, love to see you, we just need confirmation you would like Scope there as well. And also, Ricky, that you'd like us there. Because I think that'd be a nice trip. Levels, Hello Sport, trip down to Canberra.
We've met Ricky before at the Big Dance. It's a bit of a do that PVL puts on in the Randwick Racecourse Movers and Shakers Lounge.
Yes.
And was he there?
And Ricky was in there, and we might have got on like a house on fire. I don't know. I'm not going to confirm. We might have exchanged numbers. We might have been promised by Ricky. Come down, we'll have a chat, and I'll show you the city. Like, I'll take you under my wing.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
awesome.
I would fucking love to go down to the nation's capital and go under Ricky's wing.
I mean, if we can organise that, Sticks.
Like, he was talking my type of game.
Yeah.
Like, we'll get blind.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, the problem that we may face is that, Eddie, you do jet off to Europe in a matter of hours.
Ricky's not going to have it. Ricky's not going to have you and I mid-season.
That's what. Well, no,
not winter.
I reckon maybe earlier in the season he might have.
Mate, are you kidding me? He's losing fucking hair and sleep every day. The closer they get to the finals, they might win.
That's what I'm saying. We won't be able to do this before.
It's a 2026.
It's a 2026
This
draft.
This reeks of like late Jan, early Feb.
Yeah, it does.
Or October, November.
Or here's another thing. We've talked about this before because he's from the old school, Stick.
Yeah.
And he's been here. If the opportunity doesn't arise to go down to Canberra, to the nation's capital, do we meet at Grappa where all the great meetings of people happen?
Which we've talked about.
Yeah, we've talked about that, having that.
We've got a Grappa lunch in our future, and we will be taking alternate methods of transportation.
You know how we're going to get there?
Ubers.
No, you know how we're going to get there?
How?
We're getting a limo. and we're not even fucking around.
Yeah.
That's how we like to get it to
Dribbly events.
To dribbly events that have
that
like a lot of weight and meaning.
And that often where a limousine is the least necessary is when I think a limousine is most necessary.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah.
So
I'm talking free fanner in the back. I'm talking a bottle of bubbles.
Yeah.
Cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
Bit of yellow gland.
Oh, Pappenhausen.
No.
Give it to Munster.
No, give it a
some
meanie.
knock-ons
Give it
here.
a meanie, you cunts.
Already making breaks down the edges, boys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Good
that's
signs.
right. Scope bet.
Beautiful day. Beautiful day.
Walk the uninitiated through the scope bet.
All right, so the scope bet is, all right, what we need is the Melbourne Storm on a good track. We've got that tonight. It's been pissing down here in Sydney, but it looks like to be a great night down there in Melbourne.
Looks fast.
Because Melbourne have a non-negotiable, you do not go through us. If they are going to score, they go around us. Mm-hmm. You need a good team with quality playmakers. Tick, tick, we've got that Broncos. You got good finishers. Tick, Selwyn Cobbo, Dean Mariner.
Tick, tick.
So we've...
Dean's hot as well.
And then you just need the Melbourne Storm wing. Xavier Coates scores for fun at Amy Park. And
Is there
Grant
something
Anderson's-
about the size of the field as well?
There must be.
No, I thought I wasn't sure that I could be making that up myself, inserting my own beliefs.
No, it's more so just how aggressive Melbourne play and the non-negotiables with their defensive style.
Yeah, right.
So they do allow opportunities on the edges, and you just know the Melbourne Storm wingers are going to score 50% of the time. So if you get a couple of try scorers for the Broncos, if we get Selwyn Cobbo and Grant Anderson, then
we're home.
Then we're home.
Yeah, we need Selwyn and Grant.
You need a dry pitch. You need quality playmakers. I don't like going on a team that's not a good team because if you don't have quality playmakers, then obviously you're not going to get the juice on the outside.
Yeah, they don't have what it takes.
This is the perfect... When you text me, you're like, Scope, you came for the game. I looked at the game and I was like, it's the Omen bet.
Yes, exactly, yeah. This is a jam night.
This is the jam night.
This is a jam night. Thursday night jam. Tell you who's like a guilty pleasure of mine in a rugby league context, and I don't even know what. I think it's more about just the style of the bloke. It's not even necessarily how he plays rugby league because I'm not even, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just like Jack Gajewski. I just like him.
Yeah.
The
chicken man.
He just got a he started his own Char Grilled Charlie's franchise up in Brizzy with his missus. Check it out. If you're up in Brisbane, I don't know where it's located, check out Jack Gajewski's Char Grilled Charlie's franchise. I believe maybe the first in Queensland. So
it is.
There you go.
Yeah, it is.
Free plug there for Jack.
He
plays golf. He's
bought in. He bought a franchise.
Yeah.
He's a single digits golfer.
He loves golf. Dude.
Loves golf.
Yeah,
and he's a franchise man.
I met him at a wedding a couple of years ago. Great fella.
He seems like it, dude.
Yeah.
He seems like it. Also a former Manly great.
He was at Manly too. Yeah.
What do you think? I fucking
What do you mean?
love him,
To critical acclaim, by the way.
Yeah, mate. He was Manly. He was Souths. He was Dragons. He might have been even somewhere else.
Oh, has to play it.
He's coming. Look at him.
Has
He's
to play
coming.
it. Cobbo, the old team. He's a big boy, isn't he?
Coates.
Xavier Coates.
Coates, sorry.
Yeah.
Not Cobbo, mate.
Coates. I meant Coates. I meant Coates.
I'd say
I meant Coates. Well, I said old fucking Bronco. You know what I meant?
Indigenous jerseys. Were you talking about them before?
Yeah, we were. I was just and in the sheds.
I like the Broncos one.
No, the
actually.
Broncos one looks great. In the sheds, I thought there was like a training jersey. It looked like it had maybe been like dirty. I wasn't sure, but as it's come out into the light of the stadium, Broncos jersey looks great. The Storm one kind of just looks like a Storm jersey, if I can be honest. On the front, a little bit less, but like you're just looking at it.
No, I'm with you. I think that there's an opportunity, Tom. If I'm picking up what you're putting down, there's an opportunity with the Indigenous jersey to make it like a little bit different to what you usually see.
I think a lot different. I think what it is currently is. I think what it currently is for Melbourne is a little bit different.
From the back, it looks like a Melbourne strip.
Yes.
You know what
I think it's like, mate, there was Jordan Ricky. Oh, there was a period there where Manly were playing in Parramatta jerseys for like Marvel round and shit. Like, if this
have they got rid of Marvel round?
I certainly hope so.
Yeah. Marvel round was around when I played.
Yes.
I had a Marvel round jersey. I remember when Steve Maddai's partner did our Indigenous. I've still got it. Actually, I should have brought it in for Indigenous round.
You should have, mate.
It's one of the great jerseys. It's one of my I've traded. I swapped a lot of my jerseys over the years with like teammates. At the back end of the season, we'd just get jerseys, and I'd always like to, got a couple of good ones at home. I kept the Indigenous one from that year.
Would you swap them after games?
No, at
Or
the end
just
of
like-
the season because you only get 2, so you've got to be selective.
Yeah,
know?
right, you can't
I
be
was
doing it
projecting
after.
careers at that point. Like this.
So
could
you-
be, this could be.
Oh, this could be.
valuable.
So you're like going. This guy could be worth taking his jersey. I like that.
So you wear the same jersey every week? It just gets washed.
Yeah, you do, but you've got a rotation of about 3 or 4 of them. So if one gets ripped or whatever,
but you
they'll
have,
replace
you personally have access to 2. Is that what you're saying?
you get 2 at the end of the year. So
Right,
once the
okay.
season's done,
they give them you.
They give you 2 at the end of the year. Yeah.
So if you were to trade one mid-season, how would that go down with the kit man?
If you're a big dog, you get away with it. Like
Yeah.
you see sometimes players take their jerseys off and give it away. Like you can't be doing it if you're my level player. A middle tier, I can't be going giving away jerseys.
But what about in your heyday, 2013, when you're ripping and tearing?
Top of the
6 again.
table,
6 again.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah.
I'm killing it. I'm top try scoring forward in the competition.
Were you top try scoring for the? Oh yes, cunt.
I just got done by. Boydie Corden tied me up at the end of the season.
Oh, that dog.
And he missed 5 games to finish the season as well. He was injured. He did his ankle. So
Could play Boyles.
yeah.
Good play, Boyd. Good player, Boyd.
I seen the.
Would he still be playing right now if he didn't get?
He's a gun, mate.
But I mean, how old would he be? Pain.
How old
Boydie-
is Boyd? Can we
Boydie's-
look that up?
Because I
Boydie-
feel like he would.
Boydie is
He's
mine.
33.
33, cunt. He'd still
Yeah,
be
that's
playing.
it, because he's younger than I am, which always wigged me out because he looked like he was 60.
Oh, no way.
Too late. Too late.
Ooh.
Too late.
Oh, he's claiming it, lad.
Stags.
I do have him in a civilian multi.
Stags first would be huge.
No try,
No
thank
try.
you.
They don't like it, mate.
Oh, they've even got Indigenous refs. I like that. Indigenous ref jerseys. Sorry. Let's disqualify.
he's not indigenous.
No, you know what I mean.
Oh, he
no,
has knocked that
he
on.
hasn't. But he got there.
He did get there, which was misleading because I thought he was dead as fuck.
How you got much? You got much like kit and merch and shit from your career?
Yeah, just all those jerseys that I
Just
saw.
all those ones?
Yeah, I got a big bag at home that's got maybe 20 jerseys in them with players.
When you left the club, like I just think back to, for example, Dubbo South High School, Year 9, when you went to a senior campus after that. So everyone went around and got their shirt signed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've still got it.
You've
Like-
got everything, dude. That's insane.
No. Well, Mum's got it at home. Have you got one from the Eels that Ricky signed, or did you just like you was too etched to ask him for a
No,
signature?
because Ricky punted me before he rocked up. Remember?
Oh, so he
remember
did-
the pre-board story I told you?
Wasn't that like
but
the
I thought
whiteboard?
he was there with the
No,
board.
he hadn't even turned up.
Oh, that's even worse.
So
he might not even know who you are.
He sacked me. He sacked me before he turned up, and then pre-boarded it. So then he boarded everyone the following season. About 10 weeks.
Oh,
into
sorry,
the
you were pre-board. I've got it in my head that you were part of the board
No.
session.
Is part of that
Pre-board.
maybe like it's almost like a small mercy that you weren't boarded? Like, would you prefer to be boarded?
No, why? Because then I went to Manly the next year and we were in the grand final.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped. That's why I've got like
You don't have much baggage from
I've
that
got
whole
nothing
experience.
against Sticks. I'd love to fucking hang out with Sticks.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a beer with him too.
Backstage with Cooper and Matty Johns have left. Is this in the YouTube? Can you also ask for Cooper for us, please? Scope Cooper road trip to Canberra.
Oh, so Coops is in.
So Coops, you want to come to Canberra with us as well?
Okay, so
Sticky?
Coops wants to come.
We
So
might need a minibus at this rate.
Are we going to get a limo down?
No, we're going to limo.
Oh, we get a limo.
Are
of
we
course.
getting a limo
Yeah,
down to
yeah,
Canberra?
No,
yeah.
we've got a
No,
limo.
we are.
We've dipped our toe in the water, Scope. We got a limo to Bowell, and it was fucking unbelievable.
And to Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle.
in the driving rain.
Yeah.
with Voldemort. Not the it's not important now, but it did happen. So we've gone 2 hours in a limo.
It's fucking fantastic.
What's 3?
Dude, to Canberra, great. You just got to have regular piss stops.
No, that's okay. We'll just go during the day. No pressure.
Okay, good. Well, this is going to be
So what? The 3 of us plus Willie.
Willie
and Cooper.
and Cooper.
And Tobler can sit in the front seat with the driver.
Lukey will probably want to come to document.
Lukey, yeah, we need Lukey to
Lukey will be
document.
there. Yep.
And Tobler.
And Tobbs.
They can sit in the front with the driver.
The baddie patrol in the
The
front.
baddie patrol in the front. Film back through the partition.
Well, last time you got a limo out to the Eels game, wasn't Cooper asked by the fucking
No, yeah, we got a limo
driver?
out to the Eels game, and then when we were leaving, did you not come back with us in the limo?
No, I went to Southern Highlands to...
Oh, that's right. No, yeah, well, Cooper was when Cooper was playing for Manly, and he wasn't playing that game, and he just walked into his car, and we were driving out of the Eels car park in this limo, and the driver's like fucking me, like, holy shit, it's like Cooper Johns or something like that. I can't exactly remember. Oh, money! And he made Cooper get in the limo and come and stand in the roof top window or whatever and stand out the top of it and get a photo with him. And Cooper's like, what the fuck? This guy's like right up next to him. This limo driver was fucking obsessed. Have we got video of that somewhere, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
That exists somewhere on a YouTube.
That sounds like, you know what? I reckon he'd be keen.
Sticky?
Yeah, because
Yes.
Canberra doesn't get enough love. And
Yeah.
he always lets us know if we can somehow clip this up, and I'll get Mace to send it to him.
Yes. We want to come to Canberra
Yep.
in a limo and listen, obviously a bit of corporate hospitality wouldn't go astray, Sticky, if we can, listen, we'll sit in the stands, but if you can give us like maybe an outdoor box, indoor box,
Especially, yeah. Early in the year, you're right. Now it'd be awful.
No, now it'd be terrible. This isn't
The Manly boys on Friday night. It's going to be a tough carry.
Mate, it's gonna be -2. I think, because they said it was gonna
Feels like. Feels like.
Yeah, it feels like. So we're talking about it today. So this is my big thing.
How many times you play down there?
Definitely maybe three times.
Is it etched down there?
Awful.
I'm just gonna get a goal.
So I played in like a really bad one night and started on the bench, and it was freezing. It's so hard when you got to warm up, and my first year. It would have probably been my first year, and it sucks when you're on the bench because you warm up, which you start and you sweat, and then you go into the sheds, and what Canberra do is they put the heaters on in the sheds, but they don't have it for themselves. That's their big tactic. Fuck off. That was years ago. I don't know if they still do that, but the so you get warm and you get comfortable, and then you come out again and you're like, oh, now it's freezing again.
Is that right?
That used to be a tactic. I don't know if that still exists.
That's cheating, mate.
I love that. That's great.
Yeah. It's
And
awesome.
so what were you saying before I cut you off to ask if you played in Canberra?
And then
Holy shit, Payne Haas. Oh my God, you're trying to wish out like kill me. I don't want to have to tackle this guy.
all right, this is where wingers score too. Broken play. Hands will do.
Oh, here he is.
Try time.
Cobbo, go. Forward.
Oh, Grant.
Oh.
Forward, bruh. Sorry.
That was forward.
That was. Reese's mullet looks a little bit like a mum bob.
Can I be honest with you, Tom? It's a bit fluffy.
Well, I don't mind if it's fluffy. Just clearly he washes his hair, which he
Well,
should.
but that's what
shampoo is one of the great psyops.
That's
of all time.
That's what I'm leading towards, mate.
What's the new? Do you reckon it's getting to the point now where people are just trying to like the Bulldogs kid, whatever his name is, the new kid that got some?
Oh yeah, the guy that looks like he's got
They're just trying to get
attention.
Look at that.
Clicks. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, he gets a
forward.
bit lazy on his passes sometimes like that.
Yeah, the Bulldog guy, he had the simple jack and like then the
Yeah.
long hair out the back, the pappy out the back.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like that's. I mean,
It was party in the front, party in the back.
yeah, it was party all over. It
was party all over.
It was party all over.
It was a bowl into a mullet. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it was a bolo for big time. A Fanua bolo.
But so Canberra, an absolute rank place to play footy. Because feels like -2 is etched as fuck.
You know what? We had a great Sunday arvo down there one afternoon, and that wasn't. We had a great victory. We had a great victory for in my last season in 2015.
What was that penalty for, ladies and gentlemen?
Was that trying to play the ball, getting up, trying to play the ball and falling over?
Yeah,
Was that one of
he
those?
pushed him. Oh, okay, so
yeah.
he pushed him into Wishy.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Harry Green pushed Shibasaki, who then pushes.
Yeah, pushes Wishy.
There's actually a bit more detail to that Storm jersey when up close.
Yeah, there is, but it just...
Well, but worth acknowledging.
No, listen, we acknowledged it. It just... Look at that Broncos jersey. I could be on the other side of the planet and I can see that that's an Indigenous round jersey. The Broncos one... the Storm one just doesn't do it for me. Shout out to Bubbles.
Shout out to Bubbles. 2 points. Boring. Boring.
We like that when we have a Munster first try scorer.
Yeah, no, listen. It up close,
Up
it looks
close,
different.
there's heaps
I'm
going
talking
on.
about on the field aesthetic.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad in that picture,
It looks
does
great up
Yeah.
close.
It looks unbelievable.
It looks fantastic up close, and I'm prepared to give them their. It actually looks beautiful. Is that like a turtle on there? Really nice.
Yeah. I think that is a turtle.
Yeah, that is a turtle.
Good
It is.
eye. Up close looks incredible. I'm just saying what I'm picking up from cameras and that.
Yeah.
Is a tortoise a baby turtle?
I think tortoises are on land.
Huge call, mate.
I think
Don't know.
tortoises are on land. Walk. Turtles ocean.
Gotcha.
But don't get me because I don't know if that's true.
Fair dinkum.
Tortoises are land-dwelling reptiles.
Thank you,
fuck,
everyone.
You're good.
Thank
You're-
you.
You're very good.
Big tortoise guy, turtle guy over here.
You got a bit of turtle about you. You got a bit of tortoise about you, actually, Tobbs.
Yeah, he tortoise man. Yeah.
Chubby tortoise.
Big land dweller.
Yeah, he's a land guy.
Yeah, he's a land guy.
And funnily enough, all tortoises are turtles, but not all turtles are tortoises.
Wow.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Thank you very much.
I
That's a
bet
fun
they
fact.
must. Like, I mean, there's obviously common ancestry there, right? Like, there's no way they've just come to be pure, like, separately.
Well, we're all related, mate. If you go far enough.
No, but you know what I mean. I was listening to this guy the other day, and he was talking about like encoded within our genealogy is like certain end body types. So like through evolution, like you can see animals from two different subspecies or like species generally that like evolved to be the exact same.
Oh, I love that.
relatively speaking, because there's like an end.
Yes.
An end result in terms of what you evolve into being.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Now,
I
I don't know whether that's the turtle and the tortoise or whether they're just the same thing.
I saw something interesting the other day. It's just with sort of bit of whatever play midway through the field here is
Nicely commentated.
no, it's just there's not a heap doing, so I'm going to bring it up.
Yeah.
Is that I was reared, Tom, and I believe you may be from a similar vintage, reared to think that our disdain and our fear and disdain and fear for those that slither
Snakes.
was coded into the DNA, but it's actually learnt.
I thought there were like a couple of things that were
No,
encoded
because
into
I
DNA.
saw recently that they just threw snakes in with toddlers, like
Oh,
they weren't,
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
just fucking picking them up and chilling, and
Yeah.
it's not hard coded.
No, you're right.
So
I've
there you
seen
go.
that.
Just thought that was interesting and worth bringing up as we get through the midfield fluff.
Yeah. And it's, no, I actually know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen it where they just like chuck pythons in with kids, and they're like, "Oh, these kids
Trying
don't-"
to eat them and shit.
They just no, but they just casually like just pick them up, and they're like, "Whatever, what the fuck is this moving fucking thing?" But there are certain things that I was watching this the other day. That there are like two things that are encoded in us to be fearful of.
The only two innate fears we're born with are
Yep.
the fear of falling and the fear of loud noises.
There you go.
There you go.
Everything else is learned.
There you go.
Thank you very much, Thomas Tobler.
That was a great deoring from you,
Yep.
mate.
Yep.
Yeah, very
Rare.
quick.
Yeah, and that's what you get.
Quick
here.
on the trigger, 2 in a row.
Oh, mate, listen. He turns it on for you. I
he
think.
does. He wants to fuck you, so he's always.
Yeah, you haven't told me if you like that kick yet or not, Scope.
I did like. Well, how am I supposed to answer when you look at me with those eyes that you gave me straight after? I think you got your answer.
Yeah.
True. Good point.
Tobler dazzled Scope pre-stream here, punters and dribblers.
In the
with his
green
high
room,
kick
Tom.
in the green room. I don't want to specifically call out
Fuck, he's quick roll.
the brand of pizza, but I'm going to have to because this. How old are you, Scope? What are you, 35, 36, 37?
38.
38? Jeez, I was one short. Eddie, you're 35. I'm 36.
I'm 33.
30. Well, you're what?
34.
34. Yeah, I fucked all of that. We're in our 30s. We've been eating pizza for a long time.
Long time.
I reckon.
We were like OG Pizza Hut.
Yeah, Pizza Hut. We just had the worst pizza. And it wasn't pizza.
I'm talking Eagle Boys and shit.
This is the worst
There
pizza
were
I've ever had
only
in my life.
2 options when we were younger, basically.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut and Eagle Boys. Domino's was like late to the party.
Domino's
bro.
late to the party. And Domino's, through my experience growing up, was always pretty good. It was an exciting, fun, new change of pace. I've had the worst Domino's pizza I've ever had in my life tonight. I don't know who it was. I don't know whose fault it was. Oh, Broncos on the attack here.
And that's just coming from a place of raw, unbridled honesty.
Listen, I'm a
Is it-
Domino's
is it-
fan.
is
We
it-
ordered Domino's. That was the worst I've ever
Are we
had.
factoring in the Uber drive potentially? Because the part that
It all
was
needs to be factored in.
underwhelming
Have
was the sogginess,
It
right?
was wet.
It was
wet?
it was wet floppy dick
Mate,
pizza.
it was dripping wet.
But it was
You know what I
also
mean? And not in a good way.
the not the undercarriage of the pizza, but the box itself was soaking wet.
No,
I
it
don't know.
was-
I don't know if the driver
Oh!
pissed in it. Oh,
That's
oh,
Go,
Coates!
Coatesy!
Coates!
Go, Coatesy!
Oh, he's in the clear.
Go,
He's in
Coatesy!
the backfield.
Go,
Oh
Coatesy!
shit!
Go, Coates!
Mariners chasing.
Go, Coates! Mariners fast!
Coates!
Mariners fast!
Coates!
Mariners fast!
Oh,
He's
has
out.
he made it?
I think he's out.
Has he made it?
I reckon he's out.
Oh, what a chase! What a rangy chase!
That
Selwyn
was-
Cobbo.
Mate, I reckon that was a fucking try saver. I tell you what he was giving. He was giving Greg Inglis.
That would have been a fucking hectic try out.
Selwyn Cobbo, what an effort.
Oh,
What an
No,
effort. He's out.
He's out as fuck.
wow. What a fucking effort. Oh, and he's
Can
cut.
I be honest with you?
And he's cut.
Can I be honest with you?
Oh, Adam
Live,
Reynolds.
live, I wasn't giving Cobbo much chance.
No, is Adam Reynolds injured?
Yeah,
Shit.
that hurts.
He's also my
hurts,
halfback and
I bet.
super coach. Not a big deal. It's not important. But he
Oh,
is.
shit, I forgot to do my super coach. Oh. Listen, Tom and I are competing, so that's not nothing. Let me just have a quick gander.
Oh, his legs are up.
Oh,
Are you fair dinkum?
His legs are up.
this is amazing then.
Yeah, because look.
Legs up.
Yep. Bang. Up there.
Try.
And
Is it
that's
try?
up. And the ball is
Try.
down.
Oh, simultaneous with his arm. His arm's out.
Is that, yeah,
I think it's out.
Maybe you're right.
His arm's out.
No, it's out.
I think his arm.
He's definitely out.
And because you know what? It's gone up, no try.
He's definitely
Yeah.
out. He's 100% out.
I don't think 100%. That's too.
Oh, Ezra Mam's down now.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure look at his arms on the ground. Look at his arm. His arms.
His hand is on the ground.
His hand's
But
on
look,
the-
you can see gap underarm there. I just don't think that was this. Listen, it's not 100%, but it's out.
If this is a try, I'm not here.
What has Adam Reynolds done to himself? They've
He's
got
gone.
Ben fucking Hunt, though, you know?
Oh, they do too. Billy Walters,
got
Ben Hunt.
Ben
Yeah,
Hunt.
okay. We can't afford to lose Ezra though.
No, we can't. Ezra, get up, lad.
And that's obviously when he says we, he's referring to scope bet.
Scope
Yes.
it. Yeah. We
Yes.
need wingers to score. So in order for wingers to score, we need top tier halves.
Yep.
We need chief playmakers.
Yep. We also need a try. And it's been...
He's still look at him. He's still lingering. He's gone. Ezra's gone.
Oh,
Are you telling me
Wow.
in the same play that both the Broncos halves go
Yeah.
down?
So who's going to play 6? Who else have they got on the bench? Jachevsky's going to have to go on the centres.
Is it Stags?
So Hunt's coming on. Staggs will go to fullback. And maybe Walshy goes to half.
Not Cobbo to
there is
fullback?
Walsh is playing six.
Staggs will play 6.
Yeah, and Cobbo to fullback.
Yeah.
Oh, Walsh?
No, but Walsh is up in the Walsh is up in the line. I just saw him before.
Does Walsh go 5?
Yeah, but they haven't brought the change on yet. I'm just trying to think. They'll probably go.
Cobbo's your
They'll probably
fullback,
go.
isn't he?
They'll probably go Staggs to 6.
Oh, no. What a fucking nightmare of a moment for them.
Yeah, there we
not-
go.
would they-
Jachevsky's over in the right centres at the moment.
Would they not go Stags to fullback?
No, Stags is I thought Stags has played 6 before.
He has, yeah. I reckon they'll go Katoni 6 because then they won't have to move Walshy as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that Jaden Hunt's gone to the back row. So Jachevsky's over on the right. Staggs has gone right centre to right 5'8".
So has Man been out, or has he just had a niggling injury that...
Yeah, you're right. There we are. Good call, Scope. Very good stuff.
That hurts a bit. We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay,
no, we're in
mate.
huge
But
trouble.
like, miracles in that.
Yeah, miracles.
What has Adam done
As
on
long
a
as it-
hammy?
Pardon?
Has Adam done a hammy, we think? Was
Yeah,
that,
he looked like it was a hammy.
which is his problem injury,
And
right?
Ezra looked like it was the knee that was strapped up.
Strapped beyond belief.
So what's Ezra done?
Well, he's,
Eloise Soy just said something there. I missed it.
she does a great job too, Eloise.
She does. She's great.
Yeah.
What's Ezra's issue?
I don't know.
Knee.
It's heavily strapped, so he must have been carrying something for a while, and he's just re-aggravated it.
Have we got any... I'd love to see some highlights of both players' injuries just to see what the fuck happened, because they haven't really shown that.
Well, Ezra's the one that nearly made the tackle, didn't he? Reynolds, I don't think.
I
was
thought
even
Reynolds was
close.
chasing.
Was Reynolds close?
I don't know, mate. Listen, you'd be silly for listening to me, I'll tell you.
In fact, that's why we got you near, mate.
Yeah, we kind of got you in here for that. Shout out to what's his name, Pappenhausen's rainbow paddle pop boots. They're pretty fucking good. Oh, he's done.
Yep. Strapping tape's coming off.
Oh, he's not happy either.
Oh, mate, he's fucking got bad hammies, the cunt.
He's taped the tongue there. You don't see a whole lot of that.
Oh, yeah, you do. You see the boot tape, mate. You see the laces taped.
You don't see a heap of it, mate.
Mate, what are you talking about?
No
He's
tape
starting
there.
to play good for him, Stefano.
Yeah, he is. Oh, here we go, Grant. Playing against his future club, Grant Anderson.
Yeah.
Sorry there. Bit of a foot touch there, Scope. Didn't mean that, mate.
That's all right.
Didn't mean anything by
That's
it.
all right, mate.
What do you think of the Storm this year, mate? Like where they are? There's a lot of people that are very uncertain about the future and what September holds. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, are the Panthers now they're making the top 4? Are they certainties to win the comp? Can the Raiders really do it? The Dogs, I don't. Yeah. Like where the Storm at? Because they've been a bit.
I've got 5 teams that can win the comp, and all of them I can poke holes in. So let's start with Canberra Raiders.
Let's do it.
Physically, they've been outmatching teams. Once they get within the good ball, within 20 metres, there's not like one thing that they do particularly well.
Right.
They just second phase, they power through you. If you're not, they often get teams with just overpowering teams.
If you're a team trying to game plan for that sort of attack, is that difficult?
Yeah,
because you're like, I don't know what the fuck these cunts are going to do.
Yeah. Bit of a name drop here. I was playing golf with Mitch Moses today.
Flex.
Yeah, a little bit of a flex. Bruce, heavy bruising. And I was asking him about like Canberra talk. We're just randomly talking about Canberra. We're actually talking about all the teams. And Canberra, yeah, it's difficult because you don't know what to game plan with them for. But in saying that, there's like not, most teams have a shape that they can fall back on that they can go to score points.
Like Plan A.
Like Plan A. It doesn't feel like they've got Plan A. It just feels like they just consistently at you and they grind, which can do well. But if they have a team, I don't think they can chase points in a big game in a finals game. I think.
Do they score a lot of points outside the attacking 20? It feels like they do. Like
yeah, they do. They heaps of long range tries.
Right.
Kaya Weeks comes up with spectacular stuff.
Another great Manly junior.
Timokol, but that's looking like a really bad loss now. Timokol can just beat you one-on-one. Xavier Savage, Tamale when he's back. So that's the hole for them.
And do they just wear teams down through their pack?
Yeah, they got and second phase. Like they're really good second phase with the Bulldogs. Like defensively, they can hang in there with a team like the Raiders, but then the small ball and if it starts to already you're seeing the kryptonite for them.
Here we
is
go.
wet weather.
Give it some, Dean. Oh.
Yeah.
Is that Serraldo who's like he's defensive systems, right? Like that's his thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So they're a really good defensive team, but they're just a little bit undersized at times. Here we go. Hands will do. Jordan.
Give it. Oh, Jordan.
The Broncos are another team I think can win the comp, but they can also beat themselves.
Back to the Bulldogs before we move on. Are they lacking like a world class half, or not even a world class half? Are they lacking
Premiership half?
A premiership half?
No, I think I think they've got the quality now on the outside backs with Lockie being there and Matt Burton.
So they're good enough.
So you think Lockie has
good
brought
enough?
what they're
Yeah, I
after?
think they can win. Yeah, I think all these teams can win. I reckon 5 teams can win.
Okay.
But I think they're missing a premier front rower, like an alpha front rower.
Yeah. Mhm.
They've got just heaps of toilers, heaps
Like a
of good
tone
ones.
setter.
Like a tone setter.
Yeah.
Like they've got Sam Hughes, Harry Hayes,
Max King.
Max King. Like these guys, they're really good
Is that
first graders.
Fafita guy still playing?
Salika Fafita.
Grant Anderson! Mr. Anderson!
Dude, I just think Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Every time.
6 again.
Where's
Don't
Maney
go
at?
out there. There's no
Where's
fucking...
Maney at?
Oh, unless we go to Munster. Back to Munster. Inside to Money. Wishy! He
you get
was
Wishy as
DMing
well?
us today. No, fuck. Not today, this week.
Oh, I was going to say, fuck, you just don't
Oh,
hide
who's
that
hurt now?
information.
Cobbo.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I was about to say you do not withhold that sort of information. That's so
It was earlier in the week.
Fuck.
Is the producer bet done?
Yeah, we had Cobbo.
Okay, yeah, well, like...
You had Cobbo FTS or just any time?
Oi, boy,
No,
oi,
anytime.
make sure you just text through your producer bet every week. And I'll just I might make calls on the fly to
No, this
avoid
is
it.
more because Cobbo's injured. It wasn't.
No, but I'm saying if I'm on Cobbo and they're on Cobbo,
Get
I
'em
change
off.
my bet.
Yes, yeah.
That's what I'm
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
We're on
Like-
Cobbo,
like-
Katoa, and Broncos plus 6.5.
Open your
Open
eyes.
your eyes, Sheeple.
Yeah.
He is secretly a fucking really good big time player, Tyron Wishart.
Yeah.
He constantly scores in big games for them.
I don't know.
He is
Can I
unbelievable.
listen? I hate sucking my own dick, and mainly because I can't reach. But But you know, I've been on Wishy for a long time. I was.
I 100% know you
I
have
was
been, and I
old
will
school.
back you up. But don't pretend like you don't like sucking your own cock.
No, I don't.
Because all you ever fucking talk about.
That was a joke. But I'm always surprised that he's not spoken about more often in terms of other clubs trying to sign a half.
Yeah, he's a tough one. He suits this system so well. I'd love to see him. I'd love to see what it would look like if he went to another team.
But if you can show us the amount that he's shown, sure, it may be systems and things I don't understand. But
so, the thing with Wishart
That's
and
a nice strike.
what he takes advantage of is he keeps it simple when he runs, right? But because he's got Pappy on one side, Harry Grant at hooker, Munster on the left, Xavier Coates on the wing. Like, as a defender, when you go through a tip sheet, he's probably the sixth person you look at. So you just relax around him a little bit, and he does this to you. So, especially when he hasn't been in the team.
But if he comes off the pine, or even when he was playing wing,
Yeah.
he was still scoring. He was still a handful.
So he's on your tip sheet. Like, make sure you don't, you can't take a show. But, once you get to a game and you're under fatigue and you're in the, you can't help but look to who the most important players are. And he does a great job of exposing if you just slip on him.
Mam and Reynolds both ruled out with hamstrings.
So essentially, people don't respect him enough. Is that what it boils down to?
But also, you don't think that he necessarily has the skills, the requisite skills to be like a
Would he do
frontline
that at
half?
the Dragons? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah, right. He may
Because I think when he goes to the Dragons, he's the focal point.
Yeah, he's in arguably the best system of all time.
So no, when he goes to the Dragons, because he's talented and because he comes from this system,
And he's
then
going to a
everyone's
team that's a
focusing on
pile of
Tyron
shit.
Wishart.
Yeah.
And they're not focusing on Cole Flanagan, King Tongia.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Mate, that makes sense.
As part I guess it's interesting though, right? Like, because was Nico Hines him when he was at the Storm? He was the bench guy who could come on and play a role anywhere, but then he was still able to go. And again, I'm not saying player, but just that was the role he sort of played.
That was his role. Yeah.
That was his role,
and he did it so well, and he proved at Cronulla he can be the guy.
Yes,
right?
I don't know. I just wish he just seems like someone. If I'm a shithole club, I'm like,
I would
give me Wishy.
For all what I'm saying, I would take a punt on him. If Manly had taken a punt on Tyron Wishart, before the Jamal Fogarty signing,
yeah,
because I like Jamal Fogarty as well.
No, I'm happy with Fox.
I'm happy with Fogarty, but if they
to
did
the
take
club.
a punt on him, I'd be like, all right, cool. Let's see what this looks like.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that it was him and Luke Brooks would have been the perfect partnership, but I'll be like, oh, that's intriguing. That could work.
I'll see it.
Has Hines got more raw footballer in him though? Is that why he was
a little bit more? He's got a little bit more. He's probably got more ball playing ability than what Tyron Wishart does. Yeah. I would love to see a guy like Tyron Wishart go play at Parramatta with Moses.
Yes.
I reckon he'd be a gun six with Moses.
Yeah. I reckon that's a great call.
Yeah.
That would be a great combo.
And because there's still good players around him.
Yep.
To your point around what the Storm, not the same, not like for like.
I reckon he would complement Mitch Moses really well.
So back to what we were talking about before. We've done the Raiders, we've done the Bulldogs. Who was next? The Broncos?
Broncos, they can beat any of the top 5 teams, but they can just
fucking suck.
Beat themselves. Now, this game's not going to count because once you lose Reynolds and injuries, you can't.
No.
Any of the teams get injured too. That's a big part of it. If anyone.
Sure.
Yeah.
Panthers, I think they're coming to the end of their run, and
do you reckon?
Just the injuries and the long seasons, are they able to maintain it? No one's really talking about it because of all the drama in the Gold Coast game, but Isaiah Yeo got injured. Looks like he extended and dislocated. I don't know if he dislocated it, but he looked like he hyperextended his shoulder.
Oh, really? I was watching that.
He did that. He did that at the start of the second half, played on for about 5 minutes and then didn't come back on. But because of all that drama, no one's really talking about it.
Is he been named this week?
No, he's not playing. He's out.
Fully.
And then Ivan was sort of just...
He's a huge loss.
He'd be huge. They can't afford to lose him or Nath this year with all the other losses. So it's basically just are the Panthers at the end of their run? Or Cobbo's still out there? I didn't even realise.
But do you think...
He got back up and hobbled.
Let's say Yo is...
Oh!
Let's say Yo's fit. Nathan, obviously, the GOAT. They've still got strike. Their young boys, especially in the back, seem to be coming together. They've still got a decent fucking side.
All of them can win, Ed. I'm just saying there's one thing that I think can
fucking derail each team.
derail them.
And so it's okay. So that's how tight it is.
That's how tight it is.
Yep,
That's
okay.
my point.
Yep.
And the last one, who was it? The Melbourne Storm. For whatever reason, they just have gone through games where, like, they haven't been as consistent as years past. I don't think.
Are they a big forward? I know Nelson's in and out, but are they a big hot cock away or what?
It looks like an attitude thing for Melbourne this year with some of the games that they've lost. So,
which is interesting.
Yeah,
you don't really.
And that's probably they're probably the team, and that's why they're the favourites, because most would think that they can get it right at the back end of the season at the right time under Bellamy.
And they've like their big dogs feel like the biggest
And
of all the
Jerome's out.
dogs.
Like, who knows what happens with Jerome Hughes?
Yeah, I forget. That's why I wish he's playing.
I don't know what I'm talking about, and everyone knows that. But I just have a feeling and a memory that I always hark back to during like moments like this. That always rings true when the time comes around, is that September football is a different beast entirely. I look at a side like the Raiders and I go, you know what? I would love the Raiders to win. If Manly can't, we assume they won't.
Well, we assume they might not.
Let's just assume Manly can't win, right? I would love
There's a
Ricky.
chance they lose.
There's a chance we don't win the comp. Shock horror. I would love Ricky Stewart's boys. And this is the tightest, again, off the back of the Xavier Savage documentary, this is the tightest group of men that Ricky Stewart's ever coached. I would love that side to win the comp, but I just don't see September sensibilities in them. I just don't. Am I wrong?
In the Raiders?
Yeah, because they haven't played.
Oh!
Yeah, with the Raiders.
Do you know what I mean? Like, is anyone...
Dean.
Is anyone legitimately looking at this Raiders side being like they've got September sensibilities?
But in saying that, if they get to the week one of the finals and they play in Canberra and they get a week off,
The Panthers.
they're only a game away. I don't think it'll be Panthers. I don't think Panthers finish.
You
You don't think Panthers can do it?
No, I don't think they'll finish in the top four.
Why?
Really?
I think it'll be either...
Who have the Panthers got?
The Panthers have in the next 3 weeks. So they've got Newcastle, and then they play Melbourne, the Bulldogs, and the Raiders
Shit.
in the next 3 weeks.
Oh, that's their finish.
And then they finish with the Dragons.
And they finish with the Dragons.
Well, that's a fucking humping. But, yeah, okay, wow. I didn't know
So who do you
that.
reckon makes the four? The Sharks?
Sharks. I thought of the Broncos before this game, so now, maybe the Sharks slip in.
And so you haven't got the Sharks in your teams to win the comp?
No.
No. Who does? That's no disrespect to the Sharks, but it's just you couldn't be further away.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
So Raiders win the minor premiership likely. Their run home's very cushy.
Go, Harry Grant. Actually, I don't really care now.
Yeah,
that all me fucking...
I care. So
you
back him
care.
in.
Hands will do. Get to the wing.
Is this the tightest comp you've seen?
Yeah.
It's the tightest comp I've seen.
Oh, Pappy. Oh, Pappy, lad.
But I'm also loving that, by the way.
Oh, piss off.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been really
in a
good.
season that is the tightest in living memory,
Human
if a team like the Panthers or the Storm were to win it, I'd be fucking filthy. I'd be filthy.
Before the trainer shit on the weekend, it pissed me off so much.
God, did it? I think that's such a fucking big
Yeah, I know. I've seen your take on
Yeah,
it. It
dude.
pissed me off so much.
Really?
He 100% did it on purpose.
He's
Yeah,
like gone
he
into
did.
hiding. He feels so bad, apparently. Ivan's crying at a presser.
Right.
I don't. People think that I'm like pro Panther on this. I'm like, I don't give a fuck if it's a Panther.
No, but
No,
it's
you're
just-
allowed to have
but
your
you-
opinion
No,
on
but
that.
I'm
not saying
no,
I'm right.
No,
Yeah.
no. I'm just saying, like, I just don't think it was as crazy of a fucking thing.
Yeah, that's just super unprofessional.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't happen.
So what's your...
And they're repeat offenders.
That's
Yes.
the thing.
That's
the
the
repeat
big thing.
offenders thing is
That's
the thing
that
gets,
annoys you.
Yeah.
So we were going through the list of indiscretion scope, and I'm gonna do them off the top of the dome. So just don't shit down my throat, Masood style.
Do
if
not
I get
Josh
it wrong.
Masood Eddy.
Essentially, it starts in 2021 where the trainer calls off a game incorrectly in a semi-final when they were losing the momentum against the Eels.
Do you know that was the first grand final, right? They got beaten the first week of finals by South Sydney.
Yeah, this was a knockout.
Without Latrell Mitchell. And that was a knockout game against Parramatta.
And
So that's a huge sliding doors moment.
and supposedly they would have gone on to lose a game. That was what
8-6.
That was what Dan was saying today.
NRL physio, has just come out with unbelievable scenes about Adam Reynolds as a man suffering hamstring injuries. in the one play. Both high.
Pappy.
Oh, Pappy. Both high-speed mechanisms and noticeably limping, likely multi-week recoveries incoming, as we've seen other similar cases. Could easily be 4 to 6 each. Now,
So there's that.
here are the incidents.
So September 2021, head physio Pete Grant unnecessarily stopping the semi-final against Parramatta in 2021. A lot of people think that they would have gone on to lose that game. June 2023, blue shirt trainer making contact with referee Adam G.
I didn't even know about those two.
May 2024, Bocking. This is the trainer Bocking is the last name, making a comment to a referee about a decision, which is pretty etch. March 2025, Elford gesturing at the referee, another last name for a trainer. And then May 2025, Elford squirting a football with a water bottle in Townsville. This all precedes, obviously, what happened last week. So that's a bit of a rap sheet.
Yeah.
Serious rap
There's
sheet.
another couple. So you go back to 2022, Shane Elford, I think, squirted water at Reed Marnie, and then they got into so there was like an argument between Reed Marnie and another player.
The trainers
Remember that?
squirted.
Remember when he squirted water?
I don't remember.
don't.
Like squirted water in his direction. Like it's a harm.
It's enough. It's enough.
It's just-
you're a fucking trainer. You shouldn't
If
be
it's an
doing it.
isolated incident, then it's like it doesn't matter. It's like a nothing thing. But when you add it to all this, and then the other one was, and it was a miscommunication, but there was an altercation at the back end of a game between Pete Green, again the physio, with Cody Walker in a South game in 23 as well. It's like
And so they had words?
They had words. It's just
Terse words.
I don't like the Penrith greatness. I'm not taking anything away from the Panthers' greatness and the players. It just annoys me that people who shouldn't be involved in the game in
Yes.
this capacity.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not a player.
To that
You're
end,
not a player.
To that end, I can understand why the trainer thing pissed people off.
Yeah.
I get that. I can understand why people are like, he shouldn't have done it. That was bad. People calling it cheating. I find to be an extreme, like.
Okay.
It didn't feel like it was enough of an interruption of
So
what
with the
was
squirting
happening.
on the ball, right? And Mace is similar to you at the start of the year when I was going. Mace is like, "Oh, it's nothing. What squirting the ball? Like, it's not going to do anything anyway." And I'm like, well, "If it's not going to do anything, why are they doing it?"
I'm not saying that. I'm talking the kicker shit.
Okay,
But, like, that's what I mean. Like,
But we were talking today, right? I would put this down legitimately to grubby behaviour, and on the scale of grubby behaviour, it's a spectrum, right?
It's a sliding scale.
It's a sliding scale. It's a spectrum, whatever you want to interpret it. So, like, there's chicken wings. There's fucking knocking blokes out. There is staying down for a tackle when you're not hurt to milk a penalty.
Fair.
Right? There's all these different things that you can do.
Yep.
You know? Where do you put on the scope scale the trainer running to disrupt Jaden Campbell?
Allegedly.
I don't want any of the trainers to be on the scale of anything that happens on the field with the players. Gamesmanship from players is between
a different
players.
thing, yeah.
I don't want an 18th person that's not involved in the game,
Yep.
that's not physically, like, even though I hate gamesmanship of players lying down and milking penalties, like, they're putting their bodies on the line. The
so you
trainers
can
aren't.
tolerate gamesmanship a bit more. That's fair.
Trainers aren't. The
that's
trainers
fair.
aren't taking tough carries.
Yeah.
Like, trainers coming on and squirting water at people and verbaling referees when they're actually not out there living it.
Yeah.
Like, fucking stay in your lane.
They're not in the arena.
You're
They're not in the arena.
You're not the man in the arena.
And even one
Teddy
of them, like
Roosevelt said.
Shane Elford, he's an ex-player. Like, do whatever you want when you're playing, but when you're not a player, stay the fuck out of it. Hand the water over.
And shut the fuck up.
Relay the calls from Ivan and get off the field. Don't talk to referees. Don't talk to opposition players. Don't run in the way of fucking tees when someone's trying to kick a goal. Get off the field.
So you don't believe
Yeah.
it was just a harmless mistake?
Well, not when you see 6 or 7. That's the
And
that's
also,
the
as
part of it.
Kempy said today, it's like very suspicious that he should run in front of the kicker when then momentum was heavily against him in that second half. Hasn't scored a point, under the pump.
Yeah.
A chance to create a 4-point lead, which would have basically not
Rendered them
guaranteed
a loss, but
a loss,
pretty much.
but
No,
pretty close.
and that's one thing I want to be clear on as well. Nathan and that team are so good, and this is the part that pisses me off even more. Like, I reckon Nathan, you looked, and I talked about Nathan's body language on the potty. He looked like he was disappointed in the action. So I don't think it's like, it's just these trainers going rogue, doing their own thing.
inserting themselves in the narrative.
Inserting them
Yeah.
and thinking that they can impact their game however minor it may be, and having an influence.
So then, is there part of this? And again, this is just because. Is that like you can be like, fuck this trainer, like fucking trainers, bloody Penrith trainers. But we can agree that, or can we agree that the act itself was maybe more annoying because of the trainer aspect to it than the impact that it had on the outcome of the game or even the kick?
Yeah. Like,
do you think it had that much of an It might have annoyed him. But like, if you're a kicker, you also get. Again, this is not to justify the action of the trainer. Let's say he did it intentionally. Dick move, Penrith, they have form. But if you're a kicker, and someone's doing something to fuck with you, like it to me, I'm like, it's from the sideline. He's done the trainer may have done this thing. I'm just like to infer that like it's had some drastic impact on the game. To me, I find to be an exaggeration, as opposed to just being like Penrith trainers are acting like dickheads.
No,
is that fair or unfair? I'm happy to be.
The part of, and going back to the trainer part of it, and someone's brought this example up at the start of the year. Nathan Cleary was about to kick a goal from the sideline in Vegas, and someone threw a bottle of water on him.
Yes,
he picked it up. He went back, he took his place, and Panthers fans are using that as an example of why Nathan was still good enough to kick it. First of all, that's still not right. That shouldn't happen.
No.
And second of all, that was a fan. This is someone who's got the privilege of having the position to be on the field as a part of the game. It's a shitty move from a fan that shouldn't happen. It definitely shouldn't happen from someone that's out there.
So it'd fuck you off more as a player. Like,
I reckon for sure it would. And like even speaking again, I was speaking to Mitchie about it today, and he was going, mate, he would have sprayed him. He would have sprayed the trainer on the way through.
Yeah.
And then who knows what like his preparation is after that. But he said that's what he would have said.
Mate, because like I
like your take on the fact that the game, everything that happens on the field should be about the players, between the players.
Yeah.
You know?
And if some dickhead off the field is inserting himself, it's like you have zero control over that.
That is what it is. But like someone that has the right to be on the field doing, everyone on
the field needs to be working together for the game.
Here's another example. Someone says like a racial comment from a fan. Right, and that's still sitting. All right, that's not on. That's not six. Again, you turn around, you complain about it. You be like, it's a fan. You don't expect it, but if it happens, you're like, get rid of him. Imagine if a fucking trainer said something like that as he's running past. It's a different,
way more
different
extreme
example,
element. Yeah.
But it's like he's on the field.
But
he's got the privilege of being part of.
The point you're trying to make is that they're not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Yes.
It's not the same
They're not the same thing.
Yeah.
So
even though they're both wrong and it shouldn't happen, it's like if someone's got the privilege of being a part of the on-field experience like a trainer does, then he's got to be better.
Yes. Man, I got to tell you, Skip, I reckon you've won me over,
Yeah,
son.
same, mate. You have, because
You've fucking won me over, mate.
I've been fucking... It's been me and Phil Gould, dude. It's been me and Phil Gould arm in arm, man. Like, you guys are a bunch of pussies. And listen, there's an element that me and Phil still hold firm, but you have certainly made like calm, considered, salient points about the situation that have, because I think
here's my point with Gus too. I got a point with Gus.
Yeah, we'll go. Give Gus.
Love Uncle Gus.
I hope so, man. I'm gonna have to tell him. I'm gonna have to pass this on.
Obviously, joined our podcast. Biggest, it's the only guest we've ever done actually. Gus Gould.
Is he?
But yeah, we've never done guests. Oh, we've done like a few guys that have wanted to come on or filled in for Mace. Or filled in for me. Or like Tommy Simons has come on for the RLPA.
Shout out to Tommy
But just purely to just sit down. So I love Uncle Gus.
He was at Mixie Day as well, Tommy.
Tactically, my thing with Gus going down that direction is like Bulldogs and Panthers are going to be playing each other in big games coming up in the next couple of weeks and then in the finals. Just massaging that relationship, so there's no more, because he's got whatever Gus says.
But do you think who's he massaging the relationship with? The Panthers?
Yeah, just not creating any tension. That was my take on that.
Like smoothing,
just not adding any fuel to what's already a big issue for him.
What you could potentially build between
no extra Bulldogs Panthers animosity.
Yeah, there's no like recent things to draw on where it's like Gus said this about the Panthers. Gus said this about the Panthers.
He knows he's been within that system. He knows that they've got all these things that they. I don't know if you've watched any of their documentaries over the year. They have themes they build in. They use excuses to get up for teams.
Yeah.
That's what I reckon his technique was that. Because if someone did that to Matty Burton while he's kicking a goal
I know.
in a game that would decide for the Titans, it was deciding whether they can
Spoon or not.
get away from the spoon. But imagine if it was to either
Make an 8, make a 4,
top
top
two
4.
top two spot, finish in the top 4.
No,
He'd be
Gus
furious.
would have someone's head. And I said as much. Like, I acknowledge my biases at the door. If that was Manly, I'd fucking want to kill someone. But that almost made me more
Shy Money
impartial.
just goes, if it was Manly, Tom would never shut up about it.
Yeah,
As you said it.
I said that on the podcast. So listen, I
we needed-
wear my biases at the door.
What we needed was someone measured with, an astute rugby league.
Well,
mind.
and also with on-field experience.
with on-field experience, who's played the game, won a comp, 2013, and
Highest level sort of stuff.
highest level, to come in and give their opinion. And because you and I, Tom, particularly you and I,
Incapable of an honest opinion. Well,
are so willing prepared to hear both sides that we can flip flop.
Well, it's a credit to you and I for not
Yes.
being married to our opinions.
We're not married to our beliefs.
No.
In fact, we're very prepared to have them change.
And
I'll
you know
cheat
the
on my
most
beliefs.
frustrating bit of it, and this is to my point, and this is how we all started. I would love to see Penrith win 5 in a row.
So would I.
I would love to see Penrith win 5.
I don't know why
Is
either.
this-
because
I
I feel
I
like
like dynasties.
Is this going to be fuel for them?
yeah, they'll find a reason to turn it into fuel. But there's like being a part of history, witnessing greatness. They're starting to give me.
That's what I'm into.
Yeah, I'm into that, and they're starting to give me New England Patriots vibes.
Yeah. Yep.
Like Belichick,
All-time great dynasty shit.
all-time great dynasty stuff, but also these little blemishes. I don't know if you know about the
Deflategate.
Deflategate
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
yeah.
and
No, I
some
do,
of the
I
dramas
do.
that
I'd
they
also-
had. The
I'd
tuck
also
rule
like-
when they changed the whole rule because of Tom Brady and the fumble that he would have had at the Oakland Raiders. There's so many things that remind me of the Patriots dynasty with the Panthers.
Are there not also with all great teams things that the rugby league populace at large find like problematic? So whether it like the Melbourne Storm had the wrestle, you know what I mean? Like these great teams that you find like Roosters salary cap, like they're just whether it's no, but like it doesn't necessarily.
Yeah, true.
There's always something
You
that,
want to
like,
find something wrong. Like it's like you're searching. You need a reason.
Well, after a while, you're
you
like,
need a reason.
fuck these cunts.
Yeah, that's fair.
Broncos is like one team in the whole state. You know what I mean? Like, I will. I'll be honest with you though. Again, if Manly can't win the comp and it's not looking great,
Manly silver spoon.
is that I would actually like the Panthers to start stitching more and more together so we can finally stop talking about the Dragons in the 60s when blokes had full-time jobs and they trained once a week.
Yeah,
and,
captain coach.
You know, like Captain Coach, like, oh, we won fucking 10, 11 in a row to see. Oh, shut up, mate. The fucking Panthers won fucking 5 in a salary cap era. Shut up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Because, like, no one likes the Dragons.
Now, Eddie, I noticed you've got your captain's hat on. I got to be honest.
Now, punters and dribblers. What's Edward wearing? Not this captain's hat. I'm wearing a black bomber. One of the great bombers ever created by man. Those that have it know it, and those that don't have it don't know it. But what you need to know, what you need to understand, is this the greatest piece of merch we've ever created. It is the envy of the merchandise world.
Yep.
This thing fucks the living house down.
Yep.
If the font, a Ruta, yeah, you know,
Shane Warne,
Shane
mate.
Warne. A Rooter's Rooter. Like, this jacket
Dirk
is
Diggler.
unbelievable.
Dirk Diggler.
We have
The
got
Girth
one.
Master.
The Girth Master. We've got one tonight for the great Justin the Scope Horo. Well done, mate. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Hey, thank
Thanks,
you,
boys.
sir. Thank
Thanks,
you.
mate. Appreciate it.
Thank
Lovely
you. We've also, have we given you a good day?
No, I'd
One
love
of
one,
these?
though. Have
Yeah,
you got
we
another
don't
one?
have them here, but we're going to
Okay.
get you one. Side note. Edward, as you enjoy some bubbles, some well-earned bubbles, by the
Can
way.
I get another tequila, please, Cody Totes, or one of the
Cody
boys,
Toski, you
And,
got a tequila for the great and
he'll
powerful.
need some fresh ice and make that spherical, please.
If we've got spherical, I don't know if we do. We might be out of the spherical stuff.
well,
What a
listen. If you can make it spherical, I'd like you to make it spherical for my boy.
And Wiramu, could you please bring another bottle of Verve? It feels dumb to say that on a stream.
Hey?
A sphere. No, get him a block. Get him a block. Get him a block.
Lock him up. We will be handing out, obviously, a black bomber
Yep.
to a punter or a dribbler. Are you going to call in? Because I like firing up the blower.
Should we give him a fucking GD? You got to be subscribed.
Nah.
You don't want to give one of these? Very rare.
How do you know? Well,
These are rare.
fuck, you look good in that, lad.
You would. Are you going to run this? You'd sweat your cock off. Dude, you look good in that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, GD.
Yeah, give a fuck. Of course you will. Yeah.
Okay,
Mate,
we'll give you we're out of GD. We're out of GD.
Yeah, we'll give the Civic.
No, I'm not talking about scoping it.
No, I know, but
Last time I ran in
skip
a
Of course you
running
can have
competition, Sydney Marathon, good day hat.
Cunt, you look fucking that
You look
mad,
so
huh?
good in this jacket.
Fucking oath, cunt.
You do look good. You look really good. Anyway, so what's your question? We got some time. And so you're getting one of these as well? A good day
You're getting
windbreaker.
both, man. This is hot stuff. I'm going away to Europe, so we need to make this punch hoot.
And we'll give you a good day hat.
Good day hat. Black Bomber. Good day windbreaker. This is hot stuff.
Well, this is one of our better giveaways ever.
0483144593 number on screen.
Got to call in. Gee, Scope.
You got to call in. Now, for those that have been playing along for the last, month or two, you'd know that that I've been listening in earnest to a Noiser podcast about the Titanic sinking. I just want to give a shout out to Noiser podcast production. Generally speaking, it's fucking elite, and I got to tell you, this 13-part series about the Titanic is getting this Dubbo kid, 29th of the 1st, 1991, Dubbo base. What of it? Wet as a fucking
Whistle.
Wet as a rugby league whistle. Now, I was musing today about the fact that one of the officers in charge of proceedings on the deck, loading the boats, Thomas, loading the boats, was a bloke named Lightoller, right? Now, Lightoller was, to be honest with you, he's a ruthless prick. He subscribed in earnest, punters and dribblers, to the notion...
Treat a main keep and
Women and children first.
Oh, okay.
Women and children first. Women and children first. In fact, to the point, gentlemen, that men that survived the catastrophe were maligned for the rest of their career as cowards for fucking jumping in the boats when women and children died on the boat. I'm not going to get into the fact that there was often no opportunities for other people to hop into boats except men, so they hopped in, took their opportunity, and
also
then
they were underpopulated. The boats could put more people in the boats.
They could. Well, mate, don't get me started on the fucking on the Richie Rich boat when there was fucking
no one.
40 seats, Scope. 40 seats, 5 people and 6 crew. Anyway, ridiculous. We're not going to talk about the Richie Rich boat. We're talking about Lightoller, who was a ruthless motherfucker. He was trying to knock back 13-year-old boys, being like, mate, you're a man. Fucking
at that time, no, you know what? Those days you were a man at 13. You fight in the war, mate. 13, go fight in the war. Fuck off, mate. Fuck off the
Under
war.
duress.
Okay.
Under duress.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Mate,
this is where I tied in perfectly, punters and dribblers, with the movie, right? Now, you'll all remember Billy Zane.
Yep.
You'll all remember Billy Zane.
Oh, of course I do. The incomparable.
Who played...
Cal Hallinan.
Yeah, Cal. Now, Cal and his right-hand man, they're scrambling. They're all over the shop. They're trying to kill Leo. They're trying to fucking train him to a pipe downstairs. They're getting cash out of the safe. They're all over the fucking map, right?
Where's the heart of the
But at one point, the right-hand man, Lovejoy, was like, stick with this man.
Is that his sort of security guard? Like,
yeah, he's right-hand man.
Yeah, the guy with the gun.
He's right-hand man, who at the start of the movie goes, all of these cases here, and the one from the car in the back to the parlour suite rooms, B52, 54, 56.
You're unbelievable.
It's ridiculous.
So Lovejoy...
Are you across everything Titanic now, by the way?
I know the movie. I will sit here and hear that sort of a comment and go, I'm nowhere near. I'm underdone. I'm underdone.
So Lovejoy, as I burp up Domino's pizza, rankest all time, it's sitting in me like I've swallowed a fucking kitchen sponge. Fuck you, Tobler. If you ruin my trip, cunt, I'm withholding pay till I feel better. Lovejoy, right-hand man, right, suggests to Caledon Hartley that he sticks with this man he's letting some men in the boats. Who was that? Who is he referring to? What officer let men in the boats?
Okay,
Call the number.
So this is
I
when
remember this scene, but I've got no idea
ship
the names.
sinking.
Yeah.
Ship sinking.
Actually,
Cal
remember.
Hallenden's right-hand man has informed Cal to stick with this man. He's letting some people in the boats.
Yep.
So,
We just need the name of the guy.
no, you got to call in and tell me who it is.
Yes, but we need the name. Call in.
And what happened to him at the end?
I know that.
of his life.
04 well, there you go. That gives some away.
Well, but you still need the name.
83144593. We need the name and how it...
Well, he might have died an old man.
Can I guess off? Actually, no.
Well, you can't guess.
You know,
Because
This actually, like, I've been here 4 times now for one of these, and this is the first time where I think I know the person, I know the.
Do you know his full name?
I don't know
you know
the
how
name.
he goes.
Yeah, I know how he goes.
I know how he goes.
Do you know his
I'm
full
with you.
name?
No,
No,
I've
he
got
doesn't
no
know
idea
his
his
name.
name. Yeah.
No.
But I can
and this
see
is the
the
problem.
face and everything.
Every time we have guests on,
They want
want to answer.
Yeah.
And we're like,
Yeah,
but
I
you
get
can't
it, I
because
get
this
it, I
is,
get it.
otherwise no one's going to be able to answer.
I get it.
Now, Cody Totes,
And this is look, and I've made
No,
it
I don't
pretty
know
easy.
the answer anyway. I couldn't tell you the name.
but you could tell us how he went because that's what I could tell as well.
Yeah.
Which, you know what, given the circumstances,
Also,
not
so-
the worst way.
Well, I'll yeah.
Hello, Amber. Now, hold on.
Amber.
Amber, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Is
What's
this,
up, Amber?
just a quick question for Amber because there, we have some, we have regular guests sometimes.
This is my first ever driblet. I don't think I've
Is
ever
it?
been. Yeah, I haven't heard a driblet.
Welcome, Amber. Is this the first time you've called, or have you called on behalf of your boyfriend before? Or is this your first time?
This is my first time. My
Okay.
boyfriend actually hates rugby.
He
and
hates
rugby
it?
league.
What
Yeah,
is he like?
he's motorsport, actually.
Ah, okay. You know what?
I know, one of them.
He's a petrol head. Amber.
Amber, do you love the movie?
I do, certainly do.
What's your favourite scene?
There's too many. I actually probably like the one where she's slipping off the back of the boat and he saves her.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
hot.
no, that's quite
Yeah,
nice.
that's hot stuff.
When you said
Yeah,
slipping,
yeah.
I wasn't sure where you were going to go with that. Who's your favorite? What team do you support in the NRL?
Oh, sadly, the Knights.
Oh,
I'm a
tough.
newy girl.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's all right. Amber, the
Yeah.
floor is yours.
This is for a big win,
This
Amber.
is a huge
I
win.
know. Biblical.
Yeah, correct.
I believe it was Murdoch.
What was his first name?
Oh,
fuck.
William?
Yes.
William?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yes.
And how does he go?
Yes. How's he go?
Oh, he shot himself.
Yes,
His
well
money
done.
couldn't
We're not
save
celebrating
him.
that, but well done, Amber.
Well done, Amber. Well done.
Hey.
I was worried. I was like, Jesus, she got the first name. There you go.
She's got it. Amber, congratulations. This is
Thank
the first
you.
driblet, I think, to win. So it's a pleasure to have you on.
Oh, yeah, it was
Thank
your
you. I'll
first
wear it
actual
with
driblet
pride.
on as well.
I think it's our
No,
first
we've always had driblets. You can hear them in the background
Telling
calling
their-
up the boyfriend.
their boyfriend what to
Yeah,
do.
gotcha.
I would say 70% of winners
Yeah.
have been blokes clued up by the missus in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So well
No,
done,
I'm a
Amber.
big-
Love your work.
Big fan of your work, boys.
I
Always
love
have
you,
been.
Amber. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you,
Stay
Amber.
on the line. Tommy Tobler will be
Thank
there. You'll get some details.
Cheers. Thank you.
Go
No
the
worries.
Knights.
Go. Well, fuck the Knights, but you know what
Yeah,
I mean.
you know.
What I found interesting,
Shout out to
actually,
Amber.
listen to
I've always had a soft spot for Novocastrians.
So have I, dude, because listen, like...
There's something about them.
they're good people,
Yeah,
mate.
they are.
They're
And
fucking good
and
people.
I guess maybe it's the Joey Johns affinity where I'm like I can't help but there are moments
Mate,
where I
they're good
fully hate
people.
the team.
No, but they're good people. They get fucking 30,000 when they come in last.
They're a mixture of city country as
Yes,
well.
yeah,
like
they are.
the
They've got a
perfect
lot
mix.
of towny about them, which I love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love.
Working class, towny, and just goers, and it's unfortunate. And then they get taken advantage of, and all the good players get taken by like the Roosters.
Like I don't
and shit.
know if you've spent much time in Cessnock, but if you want to talk about a regional
What a
town,
kick.
Yeah.
it
What a
is
kick.
almost like
Whenever you go to
the
Hunter Valley,
encapsulation of a town.
when I look at Cessnock Oval as I'm cruising through, sometimes you go spend a couple of the Jack Newton Classic at the end of the year, cruise through
Yes.
Cessnock, and I always think of Joey, think of Matty, think of the history at that ground.
Yeah, the greats that have
And-
come from there.
but it's a town.
It's a
just
town.
a town.
It's a town,
It's
yeah.
fucking great.
It's
I
a
love
good
it.
honest town.
Love the Novocastrian.
And shout
Love
out to Amber. Well done.
She had good energy about it, didn't she?
She did. No, she
you
did.
Could feel
She
that.
seemed-
You could feel that through the call.
And she loved her Titanic, mate, and that's what you want. Oh, Meanie! Wow, I hear Cody Totes swearing off camera. I don't know what that was about. That was Will. Willie Burns swearing. Is that a bet go down? Oh, Meanie first. He had Meanie first.
No, so like, what happened is, last week, I was in discussion with the boys, and they do a producer bet every week. Scott.
2 years they haven't.
And
hit
they look up to their heroes like you, who bangs all the time, and we often bang off the back here. They look at me getting 3 or 4 bets every week. I'm the only positive guy off a rugby league season betting on every game in the history of the country this year. Like they look up to these idols, like these gods. And they put on a producer bet every Thursday night, and they haven't got one in 2.5 years.
Far out.
Not one.
Not one. No,
like, you could have just picked an any time.
Not one. And so we were talking with Will the other week, and I was saying to the boys, I'm like, what's the lay of the land here? Who's letting who down? Who's supporting each other? Like who's getting bets over the line? What came back was that Todd was delivering in spades.
Yep.
And that Will's letting down people big time. And so I had a conversation with Will, and I said, mate, maybe just do the opposite of what your heart tells you.
Yep.
And for the last 2 weeks, his heart's been accurate, and he's been forced to go against it, and it's costed him.
So his heart was against.
So his heart was meanie.
And last week his heart was with Katoa.
And his heart
Katoa
was
scored first.
So I've talked him out of the last, like, his bets would have hit. Or at least his legs.
So not the similar, but I had my own producer predicament.
Hold the phone.
Producer predicament. This is, what do we got here?
That's a knock on.
Touch into Walsh, into Meany, into Walsh. Yeah, they never grip it. That's fair. Double knock on. Still Storm's ball.
It's so quick, though. Like, in slow motion, sometimes... And, no. Okay.
It gives it away when you see the pink nails and Reece Walsh. Really.
Yeah, that makes it hard. No, well, see there. I thought I didn't realise it went.
I had my own producer predicament on the weekend. So, being where I've gone through a couple of weeks where I haven't really been seeing them as well. Just trying to find some rhythm. Anyway, the Gold Coast Titans. So, firstly, it started on Friday night. I select our man. Krzyzewski actually ruins is a killer for me. So
Jackie G.
South Sydney Rabbitohs got up their New South Wales Cup team in. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna get multiple try scorers in that game. They should score. Reece Walsh anytime. Ezra Mam anytime scores too. And Brendan Piakura. Brendan Piakura gets
HIA, did he?
No, he gets ruled out before the game.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he didn't play.
Who got HIA?
Krzyzewski comes on, scores in his exact position off a kick. So that would have hit. So anyway, I'm looking going, bet's void. You get it back before the game.
Do you get the whole bet back, or is it the other two?
You get the whole bet back.
If they don't play, you get the whole bet back.
They void it before. This is pre-game as well. And even, like, if a player goes off half-through, sometimes, the betting agencies will give it back. Anyway, so we're 30 minutes into the Panthers versus Titans, and I've gone 3 try scorers as well. I've got Dylan Edwards. Goes over a beautiful shape. Nathan Cleary pulls it up, goes out the back to Dill, untouched, scores against the Gold Coast Titans, who I'm expecting them to lap as well. I've got Blaze Talangi, who goes up and gets it over AJ Brimson with about 28 minutes on the clock. And then my little mate Lukey decides to write in the group chat, bang, bang. He's early crowed me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He hit me with the bang, bang.
The bang, bang.
And I'm sitting there, right?
That is so act.
Yeah, that is. Was he trying to death ride you?
No, he's just...
Because we do that in the About Even group. We try to death ride each other all the time.
Yeah, that's competitive.
And it's just like...
You used to be a part of About Even, didn't you?
Yeah. At an episode. There's a conflict of interest. Anyway, so...
Did you tell... Were you like, what the fuck, cunt?
Oh, dead silent. Not a word. and Mace, the only times we communicate over the weekend is when we talk about a game or Mace is spraying someone. Like Mace is leave a voice note just spraying some player. And it's not like people watching probably think, all right, I know the player. No, it's multiple players every weekend. If we actually let those voice notes, if I save those voice notes and put them in the podcast, it'd be such good content. But yeah, so mate, Lukey hits me with the bang bang, and then he goes.
And so, what were you short?
Brian Toto.
Oh,
that's all.
Yeah,
that's all we needed.
Yeah,
Brian Toto.
That's all we needed.
And then he goes, we still need Toto.
Oh,
And then I was just like, we're definitely not.
We're not
I
seeing
was,
Toto.
I was like, we're definitely not.
No.
Toto's not going over.
do you call him out in the podcast after that? 'Cause
Yeah, we did. We
you
spoke
gotta-
about it
You
Monday.
got to
I had to call him out.
You got to.
I wouldn't call him out here and not call him out on the podcast.
He's just in. Yeah, we're talking about you, Lukey.
Hey, talking about you, and I
you
didn't.
know you don't.
I wouldn't call him out here behind him not being here if I didn't call him out.
Well,
on
of
the
course.
No, but no, you're a
And
man
he
of
knew.
honour.
Also,
Mate, can I be honest with you? It's a sackable offence. It's fair income, it is. He's lucky to have a job. The cunt.
Yeah, no,
Shout out to
you can't.
Lukey, one of the greats, but like fair income.
Mate,
Don't
you
do
know
that
about even obviously like it's competitive, right? So we're all and Guru will fucking leave comments sometimes in the chat, and he'll be like, "Oh fuck, this guy's not playing or ruled out," and I'm like, Guru, don't draw attention to the fact that the guy Eddie's betting on has been ruled out
'Cause I'd miss it.
because he'll miss that,
Of course I'd miss it.
and then if you miss it, you're down units
It was
immediately.
a bad example on the weekend because I actually had the other bet on.
You remember your Maverick Geyer?
No, but
You're on
that's what I
Maverick
mean.
Geyer anytime, which is dribbly as fuck.
Yeah.
Shout out to Maverick Geyer.
And then he didn't
Why the fuck are you betting on Maverick Guy for?
because everyone was doing dribbly bets, and I'm like, I'll be dribbly
No,
too.
we weren't, cunt. Don't try and say that's why you were.
Mate,
we were all.
No, go back.
If everyone's doing dribbly bets,
If you go back and look at that game,
No,
everyone's
dude.
on $8 to 1
No,
fucking rank
dude.
outside. Is that it? Go and check. And I go, I want to be part of the fucking crew. I want to be part of the crew, and I go Maverick Guy, and Maverick Guy gets replaced by Nathan Cleary, and I didn't even know, and I was like, oh fuck! And so when your bet's void and you don't have a bet in the game, you get $1.90 odds.
$1.90 odds,
So
so
I
you're
was
fucked.
that boy shit down my throat that day, Masudi.
Yeah, we did. That was a big episode for you, mate. That was funny. But Maverick
Maverick
Geyer, shout out to him. Going to the Tigers.
yeah, off to the
Maverick Guy.
Tigers, Maverick. I sat on the plane with Mark Geyer on the way home from
MG
Origin.
is one of the great humans of
He's
all
a
time.
good. He is a good chat.
He is a good. He's
Yeah,
a
he was
great
awesome.
dude. Such a nice guy. Fucking down to earth.
So cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a sweetheart.
Oh, you would have worked with him at Triple M back in the day.
I did.
Yeah.
He was great. King of the West. Mate, like, legitimately the king of Penrith. You see those cunts who are like,
He's like Uncle Widemu at the Bulldogs.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, like
Dude,
when Mace goes around Bankstown, like with at
dude,
that gig
that was
we
so
had.
funny the other
Yeah.
day when we did that Bulldogs thing, and he's just walking around, and he's just larger than life, Willie. He is larger than life
Yeah.
generally. But then you see him in that Bulldog setup.
And he's literally large.
Yeah.
Yes. And then he's looking at like former players. Like, oh, who's that? Oh, look at that! Look at him! Look at the old cunt! And then he goes over and starts talking to him, and you're just like, it's funny to see those sort of dudes in their element, like fully in their element.
It's
But
great to see.
MG's the man. MG's a fucking legend.
So in that game, Tommy had Talon De Silva.
Yep. Oh no.
That's not.
That's not
That's
bad.
not Maverick
That's
Guy.
not Maverick Guy.
Tony
Thank
Silver
you.
off the pond.
Guru had
That's not Maverick.
Kartoga that got over.
Yeah, right.
At
So,
Sixers.
okay,
Yeah,
so
but
right.
Kitty only starts.
And then Sebo was at Footy Dean.
Who?
Dean Hawkins, who starts.
Yeah, Footy Dean.
Listen,
yeah. Footy Dean's random.
Mate, people aren't on fucking.
Okay, Eddie, Maverick Guy though.
Maverick Guy, yeah.
That's different.
People aren't on Dylan Edwards. Is my point. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but that's
it's
fine.
a-
And this is not a shot at Maverick. I just need Maverick to know this. It's a dribbly
I
bet.
reckon it's the only bet that's ever been placed on Maverick Guy outside of his family in his life.
And then he got,
His
and then,
friends
and then he
he's
got
like,
fucking ruled out. And of course, I don't know because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit.
You're not looking at
Can
the
you
team
top-
list.
can you
Oh,
check-
fuck, are you looking at the team list?
That's what I'm saying. Well, I knew Maverick Guy was out.
Can
Did ya?
you
No.
can you
No,
check
you
the
didn't.
Footy Project and
Who
see if
did?
Maverick Guy has ever scored a try in his NRL career?
He hasn't.
I reckon
hasn't.
he's played
5, 6,
26 games. No, not even.
No.
22 games in total.
15. I've
You
got
just
15.
said
16
Five.
off the interchange.
Yeah, but now he's saying 26, so I'm trying to
So you don't know
recalibrate.
what the fuck you're talking
So
about.
But he's saying 26.
I'll
I'm recalibrating on the...
Go, mate.
Let's say, wait,
Let's
don't say
all
anything
have a
yet, Tom.
pick, you fucking idiot.
Don't say anything yet. Maverick Guy. Maverick Guy, 22 games, 16 off the interchange.
Okay, how many do you think he's had? I'm going to say 15 he's had.
Well, how many do you reckon, mate? You said 5.
No tries.
No, I'm saying
We'll go with your
15. I'm saying
initial.
15.
We'll go with Tom's
Well,
initial.
I'll
which is
say
5.
11. I'll say 11.
No, you said 5.
No,
Go
I'm
with
saying
your
11.
initial.
I'm going. What do you think, mate? You're betting on him. What do you think he's doing? You're fucking cheerleading him.
I reckon he's played 22 games, maybe 16 off the pond.
I'm saying 11.
I don't know as well, though. I'm just guessing.
I've got
So
no
I don't
idea.
have the interchange stats, but
Just
he's
total
made
games.
13 games, no tries.
I was
I thought he's
close.
played more than that.
I was close.
11 last year, 2 this year.
But this was a heavily affected Origin side. Maverick rather. It was an opportunity to shine. You know,
I have bet on Maverick before. I'll be honest. I have.
You've bet on Maverick.
Because he's MG's boy.
Yeah.
I like, and it's
Okay.
a great name.
Okay.
But Tom's minus what, 78 units?
I'm down 75 units for the season.
He's basically lost all his money. Put it that way.
Well, no, nowhere near that. But
I miss being on that show. That was good fun.
Mate, it was
I
good
wish-
having you.
I
Mate, we loved you. You were
Yeah.
our first pick. Shout out to Guru, but you know, like, no, we love Guru.
We love Rue.
You've been replaced by
you've
Go.
Been
Yeah.
incomparably replaced.
Did he win
by
it
Rue.
last year? No, you won it last year.
No,
he
Rue won it.
Rue did win it?
Yeah.
But he didn't get enough units to get the green cat, or what's his big thing?
Yeah,
with
no,
not
so he
getting
had
it?
a bet with us last year to get the baggy
Which is
grain.
what I
Like
like
Guru.
about Rue is that he's prepared to have
Come
a
in and
crack.
fucking lay it all on the line.
Yeah.
It was like he needed, because we got hot seats. I don't think we had the. Do we have
What
the
was
hot
the
seat?
punishment that if he didn't get it though, or was it just
No, it
like
was just
No.
If he had a carrot.
What he basically set down a pretty much an impossible task in order to get a baggy grain.
But he almost did it.
And he was the flip of a drachma, which is a Greek coin, pre-Euros, pre them during the Euro, or have they joined? I don't know. It
No,
doesn't
they
matter.
have joined. You Greeks are in the Euro.
And so if he won the season, which he did, and he won 2 hot seats,
Were you doing the hot seats when you were there? Where you won
I don't think
$1,000?
so. He won one, and going into the last one of the season, if Sebo got his bet wrong, then Guru would have won the hot seat and thus won a baggy grain, and Sebo flipped the drachma to see who he'd bet on, Panthers or Storm. Comes back Panthers win.
Guru misses out.
Guru denied.
So the hot seat, which you missed out on, we do it 3 times a year, and basically you have a bet. One person has a bet each week. It's not a bet; it's a tip.
Have you watched the show The Hot Seat? Like it's on like Channel 9 or 7 or something in the Arvos.
Eddie Maguire. Basically, you're in the hot seat.
Yeah.
One of us in the hot seat.
and they move around to the left, and then
and if you're in the hot seat and you answer the right questions, you get them right, and you're in the hot seat, you
continue.
win.
But you can, if you don't want to answer the question, you go to the end of the seat.
So we can't. You have to tip each week.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
it's got to be a minimum $1.90, and it's 11. It's 11 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the
I
11th,
don't mind the idea of passing.
neither do I, and we can revisit that.
No, but he's just brought that
No,
up.
no, I know he has. And I'll be honest with you, I thought the exact same thing. But if you're in the hot seat at the end of the 11th week, you win $1,000. So let's say you've got the
Question.
the final tip.
I reckon the Broncos are going to win this game too. Bob.
You reckon?
Yeah, I just got a feeling.
We haven't even looked at this second half.
Yeah,
have we?
it's just one of those games. You know, the season's gone where it's like there's 2 injuries, they shouldn't win.
And they just kind of managed to pull something out of their ass.
Somehow, yeah. Sorry, continue.
Well, we're in the red zone.
The Westpac Red Zone.
That was his double cutout. He's got him with another forward pass.
Rando Radley.
Fucking hell, was that Walsh again?
Yeah.
Oh, he loves a forward pass. Someone needs to explain this bloke what the fuck. He needs to have like a little bubble in the ball.
Like a,
He needs more
like a
wrist.
level.
He needs more wrist.
He needs more wrist. He needs
So-
to loosen those wrists.
Back to what we were saying.
Hot
Scott.
seat.
Hot seat. If you're in the hot seat and you
it's the
come to
final week.
then you've got to pick a $1.90 or better odds market. If you get it right, you win the money. Yeah. And if you don't get it right, it falls to the next guy. They fall into the seat.
You
they
just
win
win
the money.
$1,000 for doing nothing.
Yeah.
And Guru, who would come onto the show replacing you, big fucking shoes to fill, has done a fantastic job. Shout out to him. We love you, but we love him. And unfortunately for you, you picked the wrong team, and that's cool. but Rue comes in throwing hands out the gate, which was mad. He goes, if I can win the season and win 2 hot seats, you have to give me a baggy green. We're like, yeah, fucking oath. Because I was like, there's no way this cunt does this. He came so fucking close.
Well, down
I
to the
can't
grand
tell
final.
you.
He came down to the grand final,
Yeah.
and the flip of a drachma, the Greek currency pre-Euros, as we said.
Who are the latest baggy
Panthers,
green
it was Panthers or
inductees?
Storm.
I
Who's the
seen
latest we-
Joey.
Joey got one.
Yeah, Joe.
Joey's the latest.
And he brought it to Perth. Joey's
the latest.
Joey brought it to Perth without telling us. We didn't even know. We just were in Perth
I
to do
seen
the
that
thing,
clip.
and he just pulled it out. And we were like, "This is the funniest fucking thing ever."
You know, when Mace sent me that clip, he goes, "How funny is this with Joey with the boys?" Like when Mace, because anything that Joey's into, like that's when it captures Mace's attention.
attention.
And oh fuck, I was losing it. That was so funny.
And then he noticed,
read it
like, the
out on
fucking-
Channel 9 too.
He noticed the motto on the back, which we forget is even on there. He's like, wait, what's this? And we're like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, he's found the motto.
Snorting, growling, howling, prowling.
Which, listen, we probably can't go into the full origins, but you know very well the people who were involved in the incident that bore the motto. So the motto came from an incident with some friends, some rugby league friends, that just like where we were talking about the incident, and this was a completely legal incident. We're not talking anything bad here, but it made it to the public sphere.
Did you get to have a beverage with Joe?
We did, and he was like, but it's like, I mean, listen, this is the way that the goat operates, right? We're quite rightly least on his list of priorities. We were all like, we walked into the pub like just outside the stadium, and then he was like talking about wanting to go out and catch up with people, and he's like, yeah, let's go, we're gonna go, and then we're all sitting down there, and then he's like,
King of the West.
King of the West.
That's all I'll say.
That's all we'll say. He was going to catch up with the King of the West. And then he just leaves. He's like, I'm out. And we're going, Joey, what the fuck? He's like, oi, just call me. Just call me. I'm just going. I've got shit to do. Just call me. And then we were just like, listen, we don't want to bother the king. We don't want to bother him. Like he was like,
no, we've got to go. We've got to go to the local. We've got to go to the local.
Robin Hood. Or are you talking about Grappa?
He should join us in Grappa. He should come to Canberra with us too.
Yeah,
by the
he
way.
should.
I don't want to give away his local.
No, no. Let's not give away his
don't do
local.
that.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
on a stream, but
They just say the local.
yeah,
Yes.
the local.
So we just go to the local. We
and have
just
a
go to
beer
the
with him
local.
one time.
Exactly. But he's the man, dude. Him coming on the potty was so awesome. That was like to sound corny and lame. We've been trying to. He's been like someone we've wanted to have the whole time.
I don't think it's lame or corny to get the goat on.
No,
No, it's not lame or corny to get him, but to be like, dude, we've been just like that's been a.
I love how
Even
he's
to
just
want
like,
to get him,
he
though.
goes, Mace has been trying to get me for ages to come on the potty.
No, he literally calls him out.
Yeah.
He was
which is
forced.
mad.
He was forced by Channel 9, in fairness, and it was great though because he was chill. You know what I mean? He was good. Oh, give it.
To Harry Grant.
This winger bet's just been absolutely fucked in the ass by
Yeah.
Renault and Ezra going down, hasn't it?
Here we go. Coatsy.
Oh, damn. Will you do more interviews? Is that something you want to do, or is it not really part of the vibe?
They're hard. You know how hard they are, boys.
Yeah.
You know how hard they are. Wrangling.
Oh, the wrangling's the hardest part.
You've got through the hardest part because you've put together so many good interviews. Not to say that it's easy that you get people, but you've got a reputation now where people come on and they know it's going to be a good potty.
You can point to previous interviews.
You've had big names. You've had, you've been doing it. You've been consistent. Like, I remember just even doing them before, and it was like they're a pain in the ass chasing people.
Chasing is the reason.
Yeah.
I reckon chasing is the biggest deterrent.
Chasing's the reason. And the tempo. Finding a tempo
It's not chasing.
that works.
It's the cancelling. It's
Yeah.
like when you think you prepare for someone, and you drop them 2 or 3 weeks later.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
You have a window, and then you've got to fast track someone that you had a couple of weeks previous.
Because you've had someone cancel, and
Yeah.
it's like you get out of whack. Yeah.
I like to stay consistent. So the reason I love doing the review and preview show
here you go.
is I know no matter what, me and Mace are going to turn up every week, and we're going to do it at a specific time, and we're going to nail it, and we're going to get out of there, and I don't have to worry about a third party.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. Exactly. You know who to rely
But
on.
I like when I like the Gus episode last year, and I love watching them. I probably watch. Look at that.
Harry.
He's on fire, Harry.
Should have just ran it himself.
They're so good. Like, once you do them, you're like, that's mad. I'm so glad I did it.
Yes.
It's just the lead up to it.
To get it.
I completely agree.
You've got the access. You could get the fucking weapons.
You got all the boys.
You could get them all.
But that's why I love the golf day. So my thing for the golf day, I was thinking about this today as I was like just talking about it to people, and we've got to, By the way, one whole sponsorship left if you want to get involved.
Yeah.
Partners at levelsnetwork.com.au.
Repeat it for the people.
Partner at levelsnetwork.com.au.
So that was partner
At
at levelsnetwork.com.au.
And this is for the golf day.
I was thinking about the golf day today, and the reason I love it so much
was awesome.
is what I love golf. I love rugby league. I love getting people together. I love having a good time with me mates. And I remember just sitting at the back end of the day after the golf was finished and after the presentation was finished. And you remember this, boys. Remember when we were just sitting out on those sort of tables?
Sun was out.
Sun was out in the afternoon.
Mate, it was glorious. It was
and there was about 3 hours, and we had a
that's the credit of starting early.
Yeah, you get 8:30 shotgun start, 12:30 roughly you finish, an hour of prezzo. We hand out the prizes, and then we all went out and sat outside for about 3 hours. We didn't leave until about 4:35.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a moment where I was like walking out, and I just seen like Kalen Ponga chatting to Daly Cherry Evans, chatting to you boys sitting in a group of 5 or 6, and I looked over and it was like Mace, Rennie, and Latrell. And then you look over and it's like Izzy Katoa, Felice Kafusi, and like there's
It was
all
it was honestly, it was mad.
It was
different
a hot
groups.
day. It was a hot day. Mrs. wasn't home. Like, the boys had a bit of freedom,
Well, because that was it, right? Then we afterwards it was the big kick-ons, and we were like, we didn't want to annoy the boys.
So that is compulsory that you turn
We'll
up
come
on
to the
that.
kick-ons next time for
That
sure.
is-
We were a
you
bit
But
like,
you got to understand from our perspective.
we were
it's
like, we don't want to be
I
the
don't
fucking...
understand, and I told you this. So for everyone at home, so we had after the afternoon was done, I made sure that my main thing was no one gets in any trouble from my golf day.
Yeah, Yeah.
So I had a bus that picked the players up and dropped them back to the accommodation that we'd booked, and then we had a little bit of a shindig.
Yeah.
And it went into the early hours of the morning. We finished up about 1 or 2 in the morning. Great night.
Pretty responsible.
That's pretty good.
Pretty responsible, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And all the boys, they go back to their rooms, and and everyone gets out,
Everyone's
gets on
good.
their planes.
Yep.
We've got flights booked around 10:30, 11.
So you look after the boys.
even though they're more expensive.
Hey.
That
No,
10:30.
no, but the sign of a tight ass is you're on the 6 a.m. It's like, fuck you.
No, fuck
cunt.
that. We get them
Fuck
on the
you,
10:30,
cunt.
11
Fuck
because
you,
they've got to
cunt.
check out at 11 anyway.
Yeah.
And
Nah,
they get
me
home
on the
at
12:30, mate.
Even though it's an extra 150 per flight.
No,
10:30,
you
11.
got to look after the boys.
And these boys, I was trying to convince them, punters and dribblers, and I was like, you fucking let's go. You're with us on the bus, because all the sponsors had gone home by that stage. And I said, well, it's just us and the boys, and you're like, oh, I don't feel like we're a part of it.
We were going to come, but we were a bit like, we got back, we were going to go drop the clubs, and then we were just like, listen, the boys have all had a great day. They might, they might just want to fucking be boys.
We sometimes think that it's like these leagueies that have leagued together want to just leaguey again.
Together.
And like sometimes we feel like maybe they just don't want us around because we're not leagueies. Do you know what I mean? Like
It was just, it was more like, let the boys play up, let them go
as
have
in,
fun.
like, let these boys who know each other, played footy, hang out together. That's sort of what it was more.
But listen. That being
More
said,
in that style.
but
if you're telling us,
and I didn't take it as disrespect. I was just more disappointed that
we
you
weren't,
didn't want to come.
Well, it wasn't we didn't want to come.
No, that's not it. That's legitimately not it. If you're telling me, boys, you got to come, I'll be there.
We'll be there.
I was saying, boys, you got to come.
No, but you're saying it now when you're sober, because like
I wasn't. You know I wasn't.
No.
Don't say I wasn't trying to convince. I was like, boys,
you were.
seriously.
No, you would definitely tell us to come.
kidding.
We were just more like, oh fuck, let's let them live. Let's not hamper them.
And Eddie had a free house,
Well, no, but Streety, God love him, and I love
Streety
it.
was the
but like
Streety
the other thing is like we're gonna get Streety away from Mitch Moses
and Gutho.
because he might try and fucking root him. You know what I mean?
Streety's trying to fuck Gutho on the course.
Streety was
like legitimately, and I love Streety. He's like a brother to us, right? But I was actually shocked at how fanboy he got when he saw Mitch Moses.
Oh, no,
he legitimately almost fainted.
Yeah.
Like his voice changed.
Yeah, no, it was like the Bieber effect, dude.
What?
But no, that's fine. We're in.
So
We're definitely in for the golf day.
we also got some new names too this year. Have I told you about the new
No,
names?
you haven't. And can you just give people more indication of the golf day? Like, what's the? Because you're telling people to come and to there's a free hole, but what is it? What's the hole?
So you can get whole sponsorship, right? So what that gets you is like more so for people that have businesses, right? And they want to maximize the opportunities with having huge NRL stars there with huge social media presence.
Yep.
Can you drop any names yet or too early?
No. So obviously Mitch, a lot of the teams that are down the bottom that I can commit to, but even some guys like Sean Johnson's going to be there this year. SJ's coming.
Can you tell SJ to come on our podcast, by the way? Just a side note.
Yep.
We'll ask him on the day.
We'll just ask him.
Yeah, we'll just annoy him on
he
the day.
confirmed with me last week, which is cool. And this is the best part in what I said today, because Dylan Walker and Mitch Moses come to our golf day today. So Dill vouched for me on behalf, vouched for me with Sean. So, because I was chatting to him, I was like, Shawnee, Shawnee's, we were talking about Shawnee, and I said, Shawnee's committed. He goes, yeah, he was messaging me, and he's going, what's the golf day like? And he's like, bro, it was awesome. Like, you got to come there. Mitch did the same thing for me with Teddy. So Teddy's going to be there with Victor Radley.
Fucking love Teddy.
So Teddy and Rads are going to be there. They're going to be a duo this year.
Great.
If the Roosters don't make the top four.
They won't.
Yep. So
that's fine.
they're two new big names.
Do you know what I asked Teddy? So you keep going. We'll come back to Teddy.
Yeah, let's go Teddy.
Come back to Teddy. You keep going. What else is
Tommy
going?
Dearden, Wally Lewis medal winner. Tommy
huge.
Dearden will be there.
I'm not coming.
Yeah.
He's a champion fella.
No, I can't be around him.
He's the guy.
It's too painful, man.
I know.
It's too painful.
I know.
Break his
You're
legs.
going to meet. You're going to see him at the golf day, and you're going to go, I wish I never met him.
Yeah, right.
He's
I'm
just the
gonna like
best
him.
human.
That's why I'm not coming, man.
Yeah,
So
I
Tommy's
can't do
in.
it. I can't have him. I can't have him be a great bloke.
I can't
So those
kick
are,
on with Tommy Dearden.
those are probably three of the biggest names that weren't there the last year. Teddy, Tommy Dearden,
Chalmette?
Trell's running it back.
KP?
KP's running it back.
Oh, big dogs.
Fletcher Sharp's coming with KP this
Oh,
year.
hot.
Oh, big dogs.
Yeah, Fletcher Sharp.
Lockie Galvin was there last year. I met Lockie
Lockie's
last year.
coming again.
Is he
this
coming
year,
again?
Confirmed. But I'm not banking on pretty much the
like the
three
top
main
four.
teams:
Yeah,
Bulldogs,
yeah,
Raiders,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Melbourne.
yeah,
even though
yeah.
I said there are 5 teams that can make it, I spoke to Nath. This was like 6 weeks ago. The conversation with Mace, Nathan Cleary. I'm texting him about 7 or 8 weeks ago, and I don't mean to be rude, but by the way, so some context with Nath. Me and Nath are in a WhatsApp group chat together for fantasy. We play NFL fantasy together.
Right, okay.
So we've been in this.
Is he decent? Fantasy?
He's pretty good, and we have some good trades together. Anyway, so for the last 3 years, we go back and forth in a WhatsApp group, and I texted him. I said, mate, he was supposed to be an ambassador for us last year, and he said, look, I'm in, but probably going to make the grand final as expected.
Yeah.
They go on.
Yeah.
They win the grand final.
Probably going to win another one. You know?
And I sort of just got on the front foot nice and early this year, and I was like,
Things aren't looking great.
probably not going to be in the grand final.
When did you pick up the phone when they're fucking dead last?
Dead last.
I can get you the date. I've got the
Yeah.
date. We'll find the date. This is one of
No,
those.
things aren't looking great. You're
did
coming
I
last.
text
It's
him?
round 12.
Where is he?
Nate, it's round 12.
So what's the
Coming
date?
last.
So Tobler, I'll get the date for when I text him about coming.
Just work out what round it is.
Yeah, I got the rounds up here.
So we've got heaps of trades by the time we even get to it.
The irony of NRL players playing NFL Supercoach, they must become more sympathetic to the rugby league fans.
So this is when I start.
frustration.
So what position were they coming in the 5th of June?
5th of June was round 14.
They wouldn't have been far off the bottom.
Is when they beat the Tigers. They were 13th.
There we
Yeah.
go.
There you go.
So they're
So, yeah,
vulnerable
you're
as
nice.
They were vulnerable as fuck.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, Nate, are you going to be available?
Yeah.
So now they've gone on a run, and he's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I haven't lost the game since almost. He took that personally,
He
that
did
message.
take it personally. Like, why is this fucking cunt messaging me about the golf day? As if he doesn't know that we're not going to go on a run.
Yeah, we're going to win the fucking thing. Oh, yuck.
Yuck.
And I fucking hate how Melbourne keep making it, because Money would be awesome. Money, Pappy and Hughesy, they all love their golf.
Yeah.
They would all be down.
Yeah.
But they just keep making
They keep making fucking finals.
They'll make the grand final.
Well, I'm very excited. Same joint?
Same joint?
That
Concord?
was Concord, dude. What a course.
Yep.
What a course, dude. That's
So
a
good.
great golf course.
Very nice bit of kit.
Tedesco, I went back to Eddie. Eddie and I met Tedesco at a UFC event this year, and
Fell in love.
he is like
Fell
a
in love.
fucking mad cunt.
Fell in love.
And not in like a, he's not like a, man, like he's not crazy or wild.
Nah.
He just seems like a really solid, like he's funny.
He's pretty reserved, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I've only met him a couple of times myself.
we
actually.
asked him what it'd cost, because you know his ass is always out, or like his shirt. We asked him what it'd cost to sponsor his lower back with a fucking Good Day tattoo.
Permanent. Or semi-permanent.
Yeah, I said permanent to him. I told him it'd be permanent.
And then you get rid
But
of
we'd cover the removal post-career. And he was like,
every single tackle, he's got that little tramp.
his lower
out.
back's up. I'm like, dude, what's that going to cost us? He's like, is that going to be considered a tramp stamp? I'm like, yes. He's like, heaps. It's going to cost you heaps. Fuck. But he's a good dude. He just seems like a funny guy.
And he's so him and Mitchie, they're really close, obviously from their Tigers days, and they're both members at
Shared
Concord.
trauma.
Yeah, for the Tigers.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Is Teddy a member at Concord?
Yeah, both.
There
both
you
members
go.
At Concord. So, the last big one that I'm trying to wrangle that I was close to last year, but I think there was too much chat around his golf. Uncle Benji.
Oh,
Yeah. I actually haven't even hit him up this year.
There was too much chat
around his goal.
Yeah, there's too much, and like we went back and forth, and we shared a few voice notes, and like he goes, "I love the idea of it. It'd be cool. Yeah, I'll let you know." And then he declined it politely a little bit later on. But I think he'll be a chance this year. I think they've got enough.
Do you know
wins.
Uncle Benj?
I know it. Oh, just enough.
Just enough.
Ran into him at the Taronga Zoo actually about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Oh, you should be coaching, mate.
yeah. What are you doing here, Benj? Why aren't you coaching?
I was like,
Coaching, mate.
still loving it. It's like still good. Yeah, and he goes, love it.
And now, and this is I mean, Eddie paired with leagueies, or do we have a
No, you got your 4-ball again.
Oh, so you got a 4
Yeah, you
again?
got your own
Okay,
4-ball.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, we bring fucking Streety to come
Yes.
all over Mitchell Moses' back leg.
Streety in, I'd
we've got
imagine Streety in Sebo.
Sebo's-
Sebo always looks after us with his one.
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
do.
We'll just have to fucking coach him up again.
Yeah, Sebo and
Sebo, if he's had a couple, he might be fucking
Sebo's
gagging
more
on.
like don't drink too much, and then Streety is
Yeah.
don't assault the Parramatta players.
Well, no, but they're both like Streety might start to fucking, ask to work Moses, and Streety, Sebo might ask to work Latrell. So they need a couple of words.
You know what? You want to tell if you want to tell Streety one thing after I left the day today. I think Parramatta are going to be contesting in the next 2 years after chatting to the boys and the way they spoke about Jason Riles.
Oh, really? They like they
love him.
into it.
If you're a Parramatta Eels fan, and like I'll never say anything that players tell me outside of positive stuff, right?
Yes, yeah.
Often players tell you stuff and they're like, "Oh, coaches," the way they talked about it, not knowing, like, and not giving me information where it's like,
He does this, does that.
you're
yeah.
going to do stuff, and you can just tell it's genuine. Like you can just tell
They froth him.
they frothing Jay.
And mate,
Riles,
like
him
you
and-
can. Firstly, that's awesome.
That's
if you're an
I
Eels
love
fan.
it. I love to hear that.
But also, like, you can kind of see it the way they have started playing since Mitch has come back.
Yeah.
And
Even
obviously,
with- without
Mitch is the truth, bro.
Yeah.
Mitch is the fucking truth.
I feel like Mitch the last like 2 years has like his standing in the game has gotten to a
Well,
point
even
where
his
you're
respect with me, personally.
Well, that's where I.
It's just
that's
the mark.
That's the mark of standing in the game is how we
Yeah.
view a person.
Hey, so I'll say something I reckon you 100% agree with. I said, I don't think anyone, and I said this to him today, and he had a laugh about it, and he goes, so many people have said this to me. I said,
Where's Harry Grant?
I don't think someone's stocks have gone up so much in the last 2 years than yours has by playing in big games, and then not playing in games.
Yeah. Every game you have missed, your stocks have gone up.
Because the teams that you don't play in go nowhere. You're alive. You must be alive. What are you alive
Harry
with?
Grant.
You're keeping something on the line.
No, I hate Harry Grant.
No, but you're right. It's like the Origin. We game one, we win. Then he's gone, and we lose, and we lose both. Parramatta look like absolute shit, and then he comes back, and they're looking fantastic. He's
got full control of his game.
full control. He's at the top of
Try. Coates.
fucking Coates.
Oh, look at that.
He's at the peak of his powers, Mitch Moses.
All right, Melbourne will probably win the comp. They'll probably win the comp.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You've seen
20
enough?
to 2. Look at the defence here.
You've
20
seen
to 2.
enough?
Yeah, I've seen enough tonight.
Even with Reynolds and
Reynolds
Reynolds and Mamless.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
But, like, think about when they get to the Bulldogs and Raiders, they'll beat them. Look at Money just putting them on the spot.
I know. What a mad cunt. I love long-haired
That's
Money.
That's what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to get to earlier. Is like I don't think that Canberra legitimately they don't have September sensibilities. They're just like
we don't know yet, but it doesn't feel like it.
Mate, what the fuck would I know? You could win the comp and I still wouldn't fucking know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know shit. No. I'm just saying.
I tip Canberra for wooden spoon.
It's just a kid with a feeling.
I tip Canberra for the spoon.
I know you did, you silly cunt. And I love you for it. I'm just saying it's a kid with a feeling. The Raiders don't have September sensibilities. I don't think that the Dogs have some September sensibilities. I wouldn't be shocked, punters and dribblers, if we find ourselves with the Panthers Storm final.
What are the Sharks missing? Because they feel like they've got these elements, but they're also like just a bunch of soft cocks. And I mean that with, again, the utmost respect.
No, I reckon the Sharks have
He's done well there.
I reckon the Sharks have got
Oh, they're saying his hand touched the ground.
Fuck off.
multiple good first graders without having enough elite players.
Where? In what positions?
Just across the board.
Across the board,
Across
okay.
the board. Like, they're all of them, like, if you got, like, Nico's a gun. Nico's probably the best example. Like, it is very best still, despite the way that people talk about him. Nico's a gun. Adam Fanua-Blake's a gun.
Has AFB been quiet?
He has been quiet this year.
Hand touched the ground. Double movement. Yeah, he has been.
Unfortunate. That's really unfortunate.
But the positions that they're, like, really strong at are not, like, vital positions. Like, they've probably got the best... You could probably argue that they've got the best back row pairing in the competition in Britton Nicotar and Teague Wilton. You reckon try?
Penalty try.
Tackling in the air.
Wow.
Interesting.
I need to watch this again. Chris
Yeah.
Butler is as bad as some. He's got 4 games this weekend.
Video ref?
I need to watch this again.
Or is this the referee?
No, Chris Butler.
I know the fuck that is.
Chris Butler's. You don't see him much anymore because he does all the.
He's video ref that you're talking about here?
He's a video referee. What's he seen here?
I haven't had a Dare Ice coffee for a while either, just given they were the sponsor of the
What the fuck?
Because
that was the Try Replay sponsor.
I know, but like even still.
Oi, I'd like to call out the NRL. When are they putting our commentary into the game?
Well, they're not, mate.
Well, no, but I mean, like they said, like we've done all the voices and stuff. We've done it all. We recorded everything.
Yeah.
Why haven't they put
What
it
happened
in?
to that?
Like,
Why the fuck is that a penalty try?
They're saying he tackled in the air. And they're saying so it was double movement. So they're saying he would have got to the line if it wasn't a double movement. And so it's a penalty try. Yeah, even Vossi and Brandy are upset about that, and they fucking shit on everyone.
Interesting.
That seemed dumb, didn't it?
You're not getting it, are you?
That
He's
seemed
furious.
Nah, it's just.
Okay, let's look at this
he's
again.
So bad.
Look at-
Because
look
he's
at-
tackled in the air. Okay,
How was that tackle?
But is
What's he supposed to do there
Is
in
that
the
tackled
moment?
in the air though?
No.
Technically,
So there's a difference between this is why the rule was brought in, right? Tackling in the air is someone goes in, you don't compete, and you just tackle in the air. Once you go up in the air, and then your natural instincts are, all right, you've no longer got an opportunity to catch a ball
because you're shit.
and then because you've lost the contest,
Yeah.
and then what happens is you start panicking, looking for someone to grab onto or protect yourself or whatever.
do you need to top up a tequila?
That's such a bad. Yes, please, mate.
Codes, can we get a tequila top up,
That's
please?
such a bad example. What was the
With a fresh cube for my boy.
other
Scott.
bad one? Was
Origin.
in the Origin.
Yeah.
So what you're
Where you go like-
talking to, Scope, if I'm reading between the lines, is the human condition, and which is one of I've lost the contest and now I need to grab onto something.
Self-preservation.
So I die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember the Brian Toto when he goes up and competes with it? Was it Brian Toto and Xavier Coates?
It was.
And
Toto
he's up
just-
in the air. And
Dean,
he's
are
up,
we still on here? No.
He's up competing, and then he turns into shit. Xavier
We're too
Coates is going to
short.
land on me, and grabs him, and they hit the deck.
Yes,
And they
which
get-
was bullshit.
And
So
they-
that was bullshit. That Brian Toto didn't he get a fucking
That's
sin
the
bin for?
same,
Didn't
but
he
that's
get
a
sin
different
bin?
version of
He got
it.
sin
He
bin
got
for
sin
that.
bin for it as well, yeah.
No, that was.
And you could
bullshit.
argue
And it
he
was
was
Chris
trying to
Butler.
gently nurse him to the ground. Cobbo off the field here. What's he done?
He's just hyperextended.
Oh.
Oh shit!
That doesn't look like anything. Oh, is he a hammy as well? For fuck's sake. All hamstring. Shout out to people with soft tissue issues. I blew up my fucking calf this week. I get it. Gojevski.
Oh, I better have a look. Well,
Who's this guy? What's this ref called?
Grant Atkins is good. But this is all above him now. So this is
out.
He might
Hand
be.
off the
Hard
ground.
to tell with the foot. Oh,
Left hand.
Oh, yeah, no,
left
he's
hand.
out.
You know what annoys me is that you knew it was out. You knew it was out fucking a minute ago.
Shout out to Dead Charge.
And now we have to sit through it all. It's like just fucking. Let's get on with
Thanks,
it a bit
Whittaker.
earlier.
Thank
It's
you.
all, it's all a bit
I
slow.
love you kissing the man away.
The man away.
Have you seen KO Weeks?
What did
KO
you
Weeks.
just do?
No, he goes, thanks, Whittaman. Will
Do you know
gave the man away.
Yeah, that's the So KO Weeks has declared that he's playing like his allegiance is New South Wales.
Oh, yes, I saw
But
that.
he hits the money wave, which is like a Kiwi thing.
Yeah.
And all the Kiwis are like, you can't do the money
that
wave
anymore.
anymore. Like
You can't
that's
do
it,
that.
you're done.
Like, we can't do the
What do
cheater.
you? How do you feel about? So I was reading today. Payne Haas almost certainly gone to
Samoa.
Samoa. It's like
I'm surprised by Hammer. I thought Hammer was I didn't even realize Hammer was fucking Samoan. I thought he was just indigenous.
Yeah, he's already paid for him. He's ready. He played for him in the 2023
Crazy.
World
I
Cup.
had no idea about that.
How do you think that's good for the game that they're sort of defecting is the wrong word, but like
That's not the wrong word. That's exactly what it is.
well, but they're acknowledging their like
Yeah, that's
Islander
okay.
heritage,
Yeah.
right?
It shouldn't be viewed as like a negative.
Yes, exactly. But defection inherently
Maybe,
sounds
yeah.
a bit negative.
Yeah, fair.
It sounds a bit negative.
Yeah.
Like, do you think that's good for the game? I'm probably on team.
So, this is
strong
to,
international
this is,
game
this
is
is
good.
to be.
Oh, he didn't need to kick it, cunt.
Imagine if he got that.
Cunt, I think he was back in when he got that.
He was going to hit because Thing thought he was going to pass it.
Look at him. He's like, I fucked
she
that
thought he
up.
was going to pass it.
Look at this.
Jonah Pezzett, short side.
Look at this.
What's Walshy doing here?
He's back in.
Oh.
Oh, he's just dropped it. He's just dropped that.
He thought he had to do something there. Anyway.
I don't think it really matters what happens with international footy, to be totally honest.
Okay. As long as state of origin's strong.
Not as in like
that what you're saying?
as long as I just think nothing's going to beat state of origin.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
international footy becomes its own thing,
Yep.
and it's nowhere like the jersey. So like for example, right? People talk about the love of the jersey and all that, and do the players have that? I will never know because I am not those players that represented the jersey back in the day. But there were Pacific Islander players or players that weren't of Australian heritage that represented Australia in the 90s, 2000. But the difference was they might have been on 200,000 a season for their club teams and would get $30,000 match payments for playing for Australia and $30,000 match payments for playing for...
Did you make a decision?
I was always Kiwis, yeah.
Always. So when did you make that decision?
I think we had to declare it every 2 or 3 years.
Right. Okay.
Like you declare it. And I brought up this example the other day when I was talking about it. Like it got to the point where I realised I was going through a really strong period with back rows where I was never going to make the Kiwis. The time when I was sort of coming through and playing my best footy, 13, it was like Sonny Bill Williams, Simon Mannering, Frank Pritchard, Kevin Proctor,
Good
Louis
company.
Brown.
Good company.
Just so many guys that I was never going to play over. And there was a conversation. I remember, I don't know if it was my manager or someone from Manly who were talking about it at the time. It was like, oh, why don't you, because you can get extra incentives and part of contracts if, like I could have maybe got a City jersey, right? Because you know how, like, back in those days,
Yeah.
all the guns from Origin Australia, they didn't play City.
Yeah.
You might be able to get a City jersey. I was like, oh, no, would never feel right to me. Because my dad played for the Kiwis. I was born in New Zealand. I just never had that. I loved being in Australia, but I didn't have that same attachment to representing City and New South Wales, and then to not being able to play for New Zealand.
Yes.
In the rare...
You fully felt Kiwi.
Like
you
if five cunts went down, I still might be a chance,
Yes. Yeah.
I don't want to ever give away that chance of representing the Kiwis.
to go and play at Dubbo.
Were you ever drawn to the prospect of? Obviously, you couldn't because you said you kept saying that you wanted to play for New Zealand. But like, was there part of you like I would have liked to have played State of Origin?
No, Never.
No. Okay.
No, I never had that feeling, and that's why you used to always take the piss out of me how I support Queensland now.
you're a dog.
It's
Yeah,
only,
but that's because you don't support who we love.
It's because I
You
don't
also
support.
never fucking lived in
If you
Queensland.
support fucking New
No,
South
but you never
Wales,
lived in Queensland.
But no,
Dad. If you
but
fucking
I-
grew up there,
but
I get
but
it.
it's always been
Yeah, New
Kiwi.
Zealand. It's always been New Zealand.
Yeah.
My,
And if you're
my love's
Kiwi,
always been Kiwi.
and
so-
have we met a single Kiwi that hasn't gone for fucking
I
Queensland?
know, but if you're a Kiwi that lives in New
no,
South
but
Wales,
I went for New South Wales to begin with. But
well, then
not,
what the fuck?
But not like that. Not like obviously I can be like I didn't love it. Like I was just like I live
Yeah.
here in New South
Yeah,
Wales,
yeah,
so it makes sense to go for him.
It does make
but I never
sense,
had that
doesn't it?
attachment.
You've hurt her feelings.
It makes fuck yeah.
But so you never had that want. That,
No, I never had that. Like I watched Origin and I'd go like, "This is fucking mad." It's like how good is it? But I never had. I'd get goosebumps watching the Haka, and then
Yes.
and because we always lost to Australia, I would always be like, "I can't wait till we fucking like." In 2008 World Cup was the
Yes.
fucking best.
Yeah.
You know, like that was as good as it got.
Billy throwing it back in, Benji grabbing it,
Yeah.
scoring. That was it.
Where'd you watch that?
My dad was actually a part of that staff.
Oh.
So he was a part of during the warm up for that World Cup. Dad ran some training sessions, not ran some, was a part of the staff that helped out and sort of like a volunteer role during those years. I was just at home watching that, but Dad went up and he's in the team photos. One of the,
Is he?
my
What's he doing himself today, Dad? Is he still around footy or is he?
Yeah, he was. His last gig was with Josh Jackson winning the under-21s a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, isn't Josh Jackson kind of highly touted coming through?
Yeah.
Phil Gould, I've heard him growl Josh out a couple of times publicly.
Fill me in on Josh Jackson.
Josh Jackson, former Bulldogs player.
Yeah.
Josh Jackson, he's
And
in
there's
that.
like no, but as in like,
Apparently
as in like what?
Under-21s.
And his under 21s team is
As
like
in,
fucking.
but I mean, fill me in on the growling. As in, like
as in he
he's-
coaches the under 21s dogs and they're great, aren't they? Aren't
They
like
won the comp,
They won
yeah.
the comp, yeah.
Okay.
And Gould, I heard Gould somewhere, like literally fucking, he had Josh's legs open and he was growling him out.
Right.
And quite deservedly so, apparently.
Okay.
But
Like, give him
to-
the
back to-
give him
back-
the full.
back to-
the
The,
full-
Yeah,
the last point with international footy
Try to make it crass.
was everyone talks about how much the jersey means to them, and some of those players I will never know. I will never know. But and taking an educated guess, looking at it from the outside in, when some of these players might have been on $100,000 and $150,000, and they had tours at the end of the year, and they got 15 to 20 to 30 grand, and whatever it may be, to represent Australia. And then an extra 15 to 20 to 30 or whatever it was for New South Wales, they could almost double their salary
contract, yeah.
by playing for New South Wales and Australia. Now, was that the reason that they wanted to play for Australia compared to playing for maybe that attachment's always been there for these players of heritage?
Yes. But there's such a financial incentive that it's like, it's crazy to not do it.
Now, if you're Isaiah Katoa, let's use him as an example. I think he's only on $650 now, but he will be $1 million player.
His next contract, you would assume.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to earn an extra 30,000 potentially, or whatever it may be, to play for Australia at the back end of the year for a couple of tests, which is 60 grand, which is
Is he Tongan or Samoan?
Tongan.
They're going to be a fucking
So
handful when he comes of age,
he
bro.
can forego.
He's already there, but-
He can forego that part of that salary or that contract that or the match payments that he would have got for Australia, and not represent Australia if he was good enough to be selected.
Yes.
And just play at Tonga for $5 grand.
Yes.
Because he's probably going to make $1 million.
We will comfortably. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, no, I do.
So,
I do.
there are so many examples of guys.
And that's, I think, maybe the positive part of it. I mean, is that the league now is so filled with...
There's so much good money in NRL now that you can make the decision based on how you...
where you actually want to play.
Exactly.
Not just what's going to be most lucrative. And yet you can still play for, like, if you are in that tier that... If you're in the tier below where it's like, it's not really going to make a difference either way because you're not playing Origin, you're not playing Australia.
And Kiwis, we're the ones that we get penalised the most because if you represent Tonga, Samoa, you can still do that while also
Well,
playing
ironically,
Origin.
Kiwis have stolen more islanders than Australia have. Kiwis have got fucking Tongans, Samoans all through them.
Yeah, but that was in the past as well. So Australia, New Zealand all had that. The reason they changed the rule with the eligibility with the tiers, that allowed the Samoans and Tongans to, rather than making the choice between Australia and New Zealand, the decision become New Zealand, Australia, and Queensland and New South Wales.
Yes.
So if you open it up where they can play for Queensland and New South Wales and Australia, and then still go back to Tonga, like now they can.
Yes, yeah.
Then
And New Zealand as well.
I'd legitimately be happy with the system as it is now, like if you have New South Wales or Queensland sensibilities, i.e. you've been here since I think it's age 13.
Yep.
So, which means that you get it.
Yep.
Like you've lived here, you
High
understand it. You went to high school here, you played your footy here. Like I don't think it matters if you're English or French or fucking Kiwi. Like if you meet that criteria, you should be able to play internationally whoever the fuck you want, but you can only play for New South Wales or Queensland if you meet those criteria.
Yep.
You need to have lived and experienced the state.
Yes, and then it still allows you to know
Which
what
would
it is
allow
to be a
you
Queenslander.
to play for the great state of New South Wales.
Yeah.
Well, and you would stop fucking barrack from Queensland. But it would then. But what it
I
means
might have
is
got a City jersey. Might have got a City.
You might have got a ski,
We would've made you-
and you might have played at Apex Oval, mate.
And we would have made you
which
wear
would have been
that.
a huge deal, bro.
But what it would mean is that then Kiwis could also play Origin.
But
Like,
not,
you'd have seen
but not all of
Sonny.
it, and exactly to your
But there's
point,
more
right? No,
fucking- there's
you don't
more
want Sonny.
Kiwis
You don't
in-
want Sonny. Sonny arrived when he was 15 or 16.
You know what I mean, though.
You don't
Sorry,
want
you're
Son-
right.
you don't
Sonny
want-
wasn't eligible.
You don't want Sam Burgess. You don't want
No.
Herbie Farnworth.
No.
Those guys
no,
arrive
no.
when they're 17 and 18.
I thought Sonny was eligible.
No, but you want
Adam.
legitimate fucking New South Wales, but people Kiwis have experienced New South Wales at a young age.
Yeah.
Like AFB can't play for
Kieran Foran.
AFB
Kieran
can't
Foran
play
arrived
for
when
New
he's 9
South
years old.
Wales, even though he's a Tongan. He
Yeah.
played like a game or two for New Zealand.
New Zealand. So Adam would become available. Victor Radley would obviously become available, which
Kieran.
is stupid.
Kieran Foran, yeah.
Kieran could have represented the Blues with his best mate Mitchell Pearce, who he went
Yeah.
to primary school with.
Yeah.
Like imagine those
Like
two
people
in
like
the-
him, like that makes sense that he would have been able to play for New South Wales.
Because doing the fortnightly show with us, people say he's got the most Aussie accent for a Kiwi ever.
He does.
Oh, but he's still got a little bit of
But
Kiwi.
he's got
a
Kiwi
little
in him, but it's like he's got like the Aussie gruffness to the way he speaks, but then you hear like certain
then it
certain
hangs at the
words
back,
he says
yeah.
that are like Kiwi at the back, and you're like fucking oath, Fuzz, you're the maddest cunt.
You've had Fozzie on.
We have had Fuzzy on. He's the king. Hey, thanks for coming on tonight, mate.
Thanks, boys.
It's
Love
been
you,
great
bro.
to have you on. We
Love
love
you,
having
boys.
you on. We appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, punters and dribblers.
Shout out the punt of the show.
Love you too.
I actually, there's a part where I just forgot that we're on there. For
Well,
a
that's
bit
the
while
beauty of yarning. That's the beauty of yarning. I barely remember we're doing it. Our Monday podcast, we the most recent one, we literally we got, I'll tell you afterwards.